it's connecting. And just change it's showing you.
Yeah.
You gotta hit this button. Sorry.
Alright. Go ahead.
Alright, now, alright. Alright, Shalom, Shalom. We the Hebrew Israelites out here in Tampa Bay, Florida. Here to put the truth, as we always do, week in and week out. Another weekend here in Tampa. But first and foremost, we want to give all praise, honor, and glory to our Lord Yahweh.
Hashem, Yahweh Hashem, Kodash.
Double honors to our elders and apostles at Great Millstone who rule and teach well. Salutations to you brothers out there that preach the word of truth and sincerity. And of course, shalom to any sisters as well too that listen in meekness, quietness, and humbleness. And let's go ahead and start with this, verse 4.
This is Jeremiah chapter 25, verse 4. And Yahweh hath sent me unto you, all his servants, the prophets, rising early and sending them, but ye have not hearkened, nor inclined your ears to hear.
Correct. The Lord, Yahweh has sent his prophets out. And week in, week out, through all the four corners of the globe, through all the major cities in America, Babylon. America is known as Babylon the Great in the scriptures, if you haven't know that. Alright? America is Babylon. And the Lord has sent his prophets out. But what? You haven't hearkened onto his prophets. Like we were talking about earlier, you're going to see a car drive by and do a drive-by scoffing at us. Get a job! Y'all ain't shit, racist! Don't even know what we're talking about. Here it is, we are here for your benefit. But you want nothing to do with what we're saying. You want nothing to do with what the Lord is talking about. Go ahead, figure it out.
This is 2 Kings chapter 17, verse 12. Where they serve idols, whereof Yahweh said unto them, ye shall not do this thing. Yet the Lord testified against Israel and against Judah by all the prophets and by all the seers, saying, turn ye from your evil ways and keep my commandments.
Right, so the Lord is using these men, these prophets out here, to tell you, to give you the warning, to turn from your evil ways, to keep the Lord's commandments. Because we was all in our evil ways at one time, all right? We're not being hypocrites or nothing like that. We're taking the light of the prophets as well too. We can't just be like, oh, my last time prophet. We don't know what it is. We have to do the bidding of the Yahweh Hashem Yahweh Shai. Okay?
And my statutes, according to all the law which I commanded your fathers, and which I sent to you by my servants, the prophets.
That's right. So we are to follow what those men are telling us. And it starts with the great men of Great Millstone, which are the apostles. They paved the path for us. And now that the path has been paved for us, we are to follow that path one by one, straight through. Okay?
Jeremiah chapter 24, verse 5. No, you want 25 or 5?
Yeah, 25. Okay, we still good.
Yeah, go ahead.
John, we were told, read it again.
Jeremiah 25 and 5. They say, turn ye again now, every one from his evil ways.
Right, so we were told to turn from our evil ways, and we're telling you to turn from your evil ways. All right, and the simple things that we're telling you to do is nothing major. All right, well, grow your beard out. Stop being a homosexual. I mean, it's not anything outrageous. All right, if you really truly believe in the Heavenly Father, but we do what we can do, obviously, because we're not saved by the law. But at the end of the day, we're going to show our faith by keeping the Lord's statutes and commandments, and that's turning away from evil. Go ahead.
And also, evil going into a bad time, right?
Right.
A lot of the things that people do, they think that they find joy and pleasure in those things, but eventually it leads them all to bad times, man. Everything that they do, at the end all be all leads to a bad time, man. Oh, I want to go get that new Benz. Damn, my car payment's so fucking high, I'm broke now. Oh, I want this bad bitch. Oh, now my bitch is always on my nerves, man. This is what's going on. The things that they think that they want is really bringing them into bad times, man, because this is what they worship in the flesh, being out here in Babylon, man. But the scriptures say, come and rest with us, man. All right, if your burden be heavy, hey, man, take up my yoke, man. It's not that, this is comfort to us, man. All right, knowing that we don't have to so-called keep up with the Joneses, keep up with the facade of being in here in Babylon, man, trying to uphold an image, man. But it's all leading you into wickedness, man. Continuing on, this is Jeremiah 25 and verse 5 again. They say, turn ye again now, everyone from his evil ways, and from the evil of your doings, and dwell in the land that Yahweh hath given unto you and to your fathers forever and ever.
Go ahead.
And go not after the other gods to serve them and to worship them, and to provoke me not to anger with the works of your hands, and I will do you no hurt.
Right, and what did you guys do? We were guilty of that too at one point. You looked at that Cesar Borgia, that white Jesus, all right, that white meat, and who was worshiping that? And you look at Jake right now, they're still worshiping that bullshit, getting it tatted on their forearm and all that, all right, and all types of different gods. But the Lord said if you turn away from that, He's not going to do you any harm. I think that's pretty fair. I think that's fair. If you don't worship all these other demonic gods out here, I won't kick your ass. All right? The Lord that made us, the Lord that made the universe, He said that He has our back. If you turn away from these other powers, these other gods, go ahead. Next one.
This is Jeremiah chapter 25, verse 6, or verse 7. Yet ye have not hearkened unto me, said Yahweh, that ye might provoke me to anger.
Yeah, so you didn't hearken unto the Lord. You did the opposite. The Lord told you not to do it, and you did the opposite of what the Lord told you to do. And you know there's a judgment for that. Go ahead.
It says, yet ye have not hearkened unto me, said Yahweh, that ye might provoke me to anger with the works of your hands to your own hurt.
Yeah, so by you doing that, that's to your own hurt. You did it to yourself, dog. You did it to yourself, Jack. You can't get mad at anybody else for the judgment that's being cast upon you. The Lord is clear what He's asking us. The prophecies may be a little bit cryptic, but what the Lord is asking of us is very clear. You can't flip it and flop it any other way. He told you not to do this, you don't do it. He told you to do this, you do it. And if you can't do it, you ask the Lord to forgive you. All right? But because you chose to do the opposite, the Lord said, hey, it's to your own hurt. Okay?
A modern day analogy of that would be like, you didn't got caught stealing, right? And they like, look, all you gotta do is return the objects, give us back the objects, and don't steal no more. And you ain't gotta go to jail for life. But you decide, nah, fuck that, I'ma hold it, I ain't stole shit. I ain't did nothing wrong. Then you want to go to jail, like, why would you not just give us back the items and just go back home and not steal no more? Now you gotta take you down to prison. You gonna go serve life in jail. Now you gonna be mad, man.
Yeah, like the chick that got locked up for got damn near life for stealing a jacket. You know, she stole a jacket, and it was a third strike on that Clinton shit. She gone. You know, and that's a lot of jakes. That's your third strike. You want to do all this wicked shit out here? Hey man, you doing this in Esau's kingdom, the demonic devil kingdom. Hey, just know that the Lord put you in this predicament. This ain't your rest.
Hey, because Jake get upset about sentences like that, but we're supposed to know better. As the children of God, the punishment is so severe against our people because they should know better. You know, a man getting 25 years for stealing a jacket or life for a jacket, that's like, damn, that's harsh. But that's the Lord putting the punishment on that vessel because we're supposed to be like unto the Most High, being us being the children. Because of our disobedience, the Lord has delivered us unto our enemies. You know, they do these things to us because it's the sense of the Lord's anger upon us and His people.
See that?
This is
that's
Tampa,
a perfect example, man. You wanna say
Florida.
something? Yeah, that's a perfect example, man. You know, we are the Lord's people, but the Lord's going to have a different kind of a punishment for us than He is going to have for these other nations. That's why you see Esau, you know, shoot a Jake in his own house. He only get 10 years or whatever the case is. You know, don't be surprised at that shit. That's supposed to happen. That's how you know the scriptures is right. Go ahead, bro.
This is Jeremiah chapter 8, verse 19. And it reads, behold, the voice of the cry of the daughter of my people, because of them that dwell in a far country, is not Yahweh Bashmi Al-Shai in Zion? Is not her king in her? Why have they provoked me to anger with their graven images?
That's right. You know, and then just going back to that again, we're not necessarily going into the graven images, even though that was part of our history. And Jake's still doing bullshit like that now, but really to the point of you just doing the opposite of what Yahweh Shemi Al-Shai asked. That's why you don't see Jake looking like kings right now. It's all facade. You see Jake, you know, he buy a nice car, he buy nice jewelry or whatever the case is. It's all facade. He can't keep up that lifestyle. That same man is, you know, he lives in the slums of the slums, you know, trying to make ends meet. But on the outside, he looks like he's shining. It's the read that again. Read the last part of it again.
It says, it's not Yahweh Bashim Yahushai in Zion? It's not her king in her? Why have they provoked me to anger with their graven images?
Yeah, see, it's like the Lord ain't even really with us. All right? When I say us, I'm talking about the nation as a whole. It really seems like the Lord ain't really dealing with the Israelites. Because the Lord really turned his back on Israel because of their ways. You know what? Fuck it. Ultimately, he sent Yahweh Shai down, for that sacrifice. But you look at Israel right now, it's like, there's no way. There's no way these are the children of the Most High. But when you read the scriptures and you have an understanding of it, it's like, okay, these actually gotta be the children of the Most High because they're going through those curses. Read the next verse.
Right. And it reads, and with strange vanities, verse 20, the harvest is past, the summer is ended, and we are not saved.
Yeah, we're still here. We're still here in Babylon, in this place. All right. And it seems like if you're not going through the Spirit, it seems like there's no way out of here except for you just to conform to this society. The scriptures say, "Be not conformed to this world, though, but be rather transformed."
And scripture also said, "The just shall live by faith." Even though we don't see a way out, more or less to say, as far as carnally speaking, the children all got to be vaccinated. This is what they pushing on, so on and so forth. Or this is what they feeding us, the air quality. End all be all, we living by faith, man. All right, we know that it's a war going on outside. This is nothing but death and destruction, but we still living, running off of faith, man. Praying and hoping that Yahweh shall send forth deliverance for us, man.
God, this is Ezekiel chapter 12, verse 2. I'm gonna start verse 21. It says, and the word of Yahweh Shai came unto me, saying, Son of man, what is that proverb that ye have in the land of Israel, saying, the days are prolonged and every vision felleth? Tell them therefore, thus saith the Lord, Yahweh Shai, I will make this proverb to cease, and they shall no more use it as a proverb in Israel. But say unto them, the days are at hand, in every effect of every vision. For there shall be no more any vain vision, nor flattering divination within the house of Israel. For I am Yahweh Shai, I will speak, and the word that I shall speak shall come to pass. That's right. And everything that Yahweh Shai has spoken concerning judgment, concerning pestilence, concerning famines, concerning uproars and derision amongst nations, through his only begotten Son is coming to pass. Because there is nothing new under the sun. All great kingdoms have failed through what? Famines, pestilence, and uproars of the people. So there's no difference from us telling our people to repent and come out of your ways, all right, and serve Yahweh Shai in the unity of the faith to escape the destruction that he has set for Babylon the Great. It's no difference, man. Because when you read in Revelations, the 18th chapter, all right, it speaks about come out of her, my people, man. Be not partakers of her sins. The sins of this place have reached the heavens, man. All right, so what? Come into the faith, come into the unity, all right, while you have liberty. But what? Our people are loathing at the law of the Lord. And this all go back to the despising the words of Yahweh Shai. Just like they did Moses in Exodus the 20th chapter, man. Starting in verse 19. All right, where they put off Moses, man, and said, look, let us speak to the Most High. And the scriptures say he spoke from heaven with thunders and lightning, man.
Never mind.
Yeah, they say, never mind, let us speak to Moses, lest we die. So it's no different from the prophets, man. That's why all throughout the scriptures, they despise the prophets. And yet, what? The Lord smote them without remedy, man.
And eventually, the Lord is going to speak, but he's going to speak through violence. That's
right.
Yep.
But
he's using this is all mercy right now, the way he's using us to bring out the prophecies. But when the Lord starts speaking, when the Lord visits, they ain't going to be not nice. Go ahead.
Yeah, so real quick, hey, can you read that last one you had? Right off that, what you said. Like you're talking about the Lord carrying and all that. Yeah. That's the older times. We're not doing that no more, right? Go ahead, read that. I got
Ezekiel chapter 12, verse 25. For I am Yahweh Shai, I will speak, and the word that I shall speak shall come to pass. It shall be no more prolonged. For in your days, O rebellious house, will I say the word and will perform it, saith the Lord.
Real quick, as a precept, This is Habakkuk chapter 2 and verse 2 and 3. It says, and Yahweh answered me and said, write the vision, make it plain upon tables, that he may run and read it. For the vision is yet for an appointed time, but at the end it shall speak and not lie. Though it tarry, wait for it, because it shall surely come and not tarry. And that's what the times we're living in now, man. You know, a lot of times in scripture they say, hey, since our fathers had slept, these same prophecies kept going on from the beginning. But right now, we in the time of these prophecies coming to pass, man. Here's a prophecy of Ezekiel 37 talking about the two sticks being brought back together, man. You see in Israel being raised up, the valley of the dry bones in your sight, man. Deuteronomy 30 and 7, the curse is falling upon Esau, man. All right, you see in the horse starting to hate the beast, man. We're living in a time now that where it's like, you have no excuse to say about these prophecies not coming to pass, man, because you can't even keep up with all the prophecies that's happening right now, man. One brother may send in the chat, one prophecy is going off, and another brother sending a whole different prophecy of another prophecy going off at the same time, man. Brothers are putting up videos on different prophecies popping up all at the same time, simultaneously. It's not like one prophecy pops up and everybody talking about that one thing. No, it's simultaneous right now, man.
And it shall speak. So we're at the end, so we're seeing that the Lord is speaking through the news, through his prophets, through clear this, obvious, you know? It ain't being hidden no more. Right, we see these things happening, we can go right to the scripture and bring it out. Go ahead now.
Jeremiah chapter 8 verse 20. The harvest is past, the summer is ended, and we are not saved. For the hurt of the daughter of my people and my hurt, I am black, and astonishment have taken hold on me. Is there no balm in Gilead? Is there no physician there? Why then not the health of the daughter of my people recover?
You see that? You know, the state that Jake is in right now is sick. As a matter of fact, you get Isaiah 1. So you got it?
No, that point, you know, in Sirach it says, honor the physician. You know, he cut off a lung disease. You know, our people, going into Isaiah the first chapter, all these swords, you know, putrefying swords, our people are bad, and there's no cure. You know, everybody tries to go their own way, you know, try to seek salvation their own way, and it always leads to death. You know, Jake tried to get roused up in the 60s and 70s, and that all came to naught. You know, the only person that's going to gather us is prophecy, and that's the Lord gathering his sheep by the voice of his prophets that Yahweh has sent.
And that's the beauty and the significance of Yahweh Shai. Because you said what? Despise not the physician, right? Yahweh Shai said, I come not for him that is whole, but him that need a physician. So Yahweh Shai was always the mediator between us and the Most High by being what? Filling us through his word, man. Because what the law could not do, it was made perfect through Yahweh Shai. And that's what we needed him, man. We needed Yahweh Shai to be that mediator between us and the Most High. You know, so that we can be healed, so that we can be brought back to the Most High, man. You know?
This is Isaiah chapter 1, verse 2. Isaiah chapter 1, verse 2. Hear, O heavens, and give ear, O earth, for Yahweh hath spoken. I have nourished and brought up children, and they have rebelled against me.
Do that again.
Isaiah chapter 1, verse 2. Hear, O heavens, and give ear, O earth, for Yahweh hath spoken. I have nourished and brought up children, and they have rebelled against me.
See that? Yeah, again, showing that our people are rebellious people. Here it is. You have all this mercy that the Lord is showing on you. All this mercy, bro. Like, it boggles my mind that Jake just wants to remain stupid and retarded. But yet, you know, you don't want to harken up to the prophet. You don't want to harken to Yahweh Shem Yahshai. You say you believe in God, but you say it with your mouth, or with your actions, you're showing something different.
Yeah, stimulate people, as the scriptures say, man.
Yeah, obviously, it's obviously you so-called black Hispanics and Native Americans. It's not clear. I mean, it's not. I mean, it's clear rather than I say not clear. It's clear that it's these people. All right. It ain't the East Indians. They're not the Israelites, bro. They don't fit none of the scriptures. They don't fit none of the attributes of the Israelites. Read on.
This is Isaiah chapter 1, verse 3. The ox knoweth his owner, and the ass his master's crib.
The ox knoweth his owner, and the ass his master's crib. So these dumb, retarded ass, stubborn animals, they know better. They know where to go. They know where to lay. They know where to lay their head at night. You know, they may be out in the fields or whatever. But when it gets cold or when it gets dark, they make sure they're right underneath where it needs to be at their, where the master lays his head. The flock is there, and they dumbass animals. All right, an ox is known for his stubbornness. So is a donkey. Okay, read it again. Read on.
One thing I found funny in this is the fact that the wordage that they use, you know, talking about the master. It says the master's crib, you know, and that's the kind of wordage, the verbiage that Israel used, man.
Stopping the video.
Oh, I'm going back over to the crib. I'm doing this and that, you know. But reading again in the book of Isaiah, chapter 1, verse 3, it says.
And even when it talks about the donkey and the ox, those are considered really dumb animals. You know, you call them a jackass or a dumbass. You know, these are considered dumb animals, but they know their owners. I mean, the Lord's saying that comparing them to His people, we should know better.
That ain't compared to foolish animals because it's the same. My people are foolish.
Yeah, pull it and read it again.
All right, come. This is Isaiah chapter 1, verse 3. Isaiah 1 and 3. The ox knoweth his owner, and the ass his master's crib, but Israel doth not know, my people doth not consider.
See that? They don't know. Here it is. Israel, you Israelites, again, you so-called blacks, you so-called Hispanics, Latinos, you Native American Indians. All right? You still call yourself by those things. You don't know who your true master is. You're praying to the spirit of the big bear. You know? You Native Americans. You to nature, Mother Nature. You know? You praying to God and Jesus. You praying to Allah. You praying to Guadalupe. You don't know who your power is. You don't know where home is at. You don't know that home is actually Israel. And you don't even consider it. It's like, you know what? I ain't trying to hear that shit. That's how y'all talk. I ain't trying to hear all that, that Bible shit. But you're the same person that goes to church every other weekend with your grandma.
And real quick, speaking of that consideration, right? A lot of our people, they'll get into all these other little knowledge-based groups or whatever, whatnot. You know, I know somebody personally, they're like, oh, you ever heard about this? You ever heard about that? And it's like, all right, well, where did the source of this here word come from? Oh, you know what about the tree of life and the tetragrammaton? I'm like, all right, so do you know what the hell that shit go back to? Like, really, it's talking about the Lord's name. You trying to keep going so far away from the scriptures, but everything you're talking about, the origins always end back up in the scriptures. Do you not consider this, that all these sacred and hidden things you learned about is all talking about the scriptures? Like, when I was learning about the Illuminati and stuff like that, like when they go through their rituals, why are they talking about, like, people in the Bible? Why are they talking about these people? Why are they doing, Hero of Viv, Solomon and all that? Why y'all keep referencing the Bible if y'all, at the end all be all, y'all know that the Bible fake? That's what y'all thinking. Y'all the Bible fake. We've been hiding people from this. Y'all got the fake knowledge. We got the real, we the enlightened ones. But why is all these so-called hidden things going back to the scriptures? And then also on the flip side, why is it that everybody want to be the so-called Jewish people, or the so-called Jews, the Israelites? Why do you think they over there in the Middle East taking that land and they battling it out over that land, man? But why is it that physically on the ground, everybody want to be the so-called Israelites, the actual Israelites under the names they going by?
And nobody's trying to grow up those long ass
Right.
and wear a broad cap on their head.
Right.
You don't see nobody doing that shit. You don't see anybody doing that shit, bro.
You don't see Jewish music going around the world, influencing the world, and China and shit like that. You don't see no goddamn people, Jewish communities and the people with the little. You see people doing what Jake is doing around the four corners of the earth in every damn nation, man.
Niggas playing with dreidels. You don't see none of that shit going on.
Exactly.
Yeah, that's what they're doing. They're doing that over there. You don't see no one trying to cleave onto that culture over there. They're trying to cleave onto black or
keep the shit going,
or wearing a feather in their head type of shit.
Right.
Sagging pants. Yeah, sagging your pants and shit. Yeah, where you get that from? You get that from straight Israelites.
I've been seeing FUBU in some of these Chinese countries. You be seeing some of the videos and stuff. They be in China wearing FUBU and stuff, man. For us, by us. What nation actually came out with all those things? But the scriptures say, do you consider these things, man? You trying to be like all these other nations while all these other nations trying to be like you, man. You trying to be like, for one, the so-called white man, but he's over here trying to get tans like you, lip injections like you, ass injections like you, listen to your music, wear cornrows and shit like you, man. But you don't consider, man. You trying to go to everybody else's house instead of being in your own house. Everybody trying to come to your house and take your shit, but you don't even consider, man. You got the real goods, man.
We don't.
Hey, I'm gonna say something. The spirit, and that's that love, hate relationship that started with Esau and Edom. They have for the nation of Israel. It's a love hate. They love you because not only can they entertained by you and they feed off your energy, but they hate you because they can't be who you are. You know what I mean?
They love you for the benefits.
Right, they love you for the benefits,
You know?
but they hate you because they can't be you. And that goes into being despised too. They want to be you so bad, but when it comes down to being an Israelite, you got to take on the curses.
Yeah.
You got to be able to apply the curses just as well as the blessings, man. And that's what the nations are not granted. You know, so that's that jealousy. You know, that's that jealousy. That's that envy that Esau has. Ezekiel 35, it says, I would judge thee because of thy envy.
Yeah, out of thy envy and out of thy own.
Exactly. So that's that envy that Edom has, but it's a love situation because he needs you to promote his certain products, man. You know, if anything that's getting advertised, and especially the greatest advertise which we're gonna have out here right now, the greatest advertise that's coming is RFID chip. And he's gonna use Jake to push that. But that's all I want to say. You know, it's that jealousy, you know.
Exactly.
We're gonna do keep it going, just walk and talk till we get down there. Yeah. So just keep
keep reading.
Yeah, keep reading.
We just won't.
Yeah, we just want to take all those signs down there.
All right, see you.
Yeah. Huh? All right.
You want to hold this like that?
All right. We good.
You got the sign? Yeah, I just hold this.
All right, who's reading? Yeah. No need to stop the show, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, but I was gonna say,
Yeah.
this Isaiah chapter 1, verse 3. The ox knoweth his owner, and the ass his master's crib, but Israel doth not know, my people doth not consider.
That's right. And again, the Israelites, the so-called blessed Hispanics and Native Americans, you don't consider what's given unto us. All right, what we inherit, what we're supposed to be inheriting. All right, the kingdom of heaven. You don't even understand what that is. You think the kingdom of heaven's in the stars. All right, the kingdom of heaven's right here on the earth. You know, so you don't consider that. You don't care. All right, you don't know who your God is. You don't know who your power is. When it's quite clear that the power of the God of Israel, the God of the Bible, is for us. Considering what? If you look at what the curses that the Israelites are supposed to be going through, it's the same thing that we're going through nowadays. Read on.
It's Isaiah chapter 1, verse 4. A sinful nation, a people laden with iniquity, a seed of evildoers, children that are corrupters. They have forsaken Yahweh. They have provoken the Holy One of Israel unto anger.
Yeah, real quick. You know, all these things that you did, you're provoking the Lord under anger. Read it again. 6.
This is verse 4. It says, Isaiah 1 and 4, a sinful nation, a people laden with iniquity, a seed of evildoers,
right.
Children that are corrupters.
Right, you corrupted. Look at these churches. Look at all these pastors. All right, these ministers. All right, they're completely corrupt. But they're doing it all for money. They're doing it all for followers. All right, and they're not even preaching the God of Israel. They're preaching the God is all love. And of course, our people who are naturally peaceful people, they're gonna gravitate towards that because you don't have to. There's no discipline in that. You can do whatever you want to do, and the Lord is always gonna love you. All right, the God of the Old Testament, that God is, He changed. That God is, He don't kill and destroy no more. But when you turn on the news, all you see is death and destruction in your own neighborhood. So what's that all about? Okay, read on.
Isaiah 1 and 5. Why should you be stricken anymore? Ye will revolt more and more, and the whole head is sick, the whole heart faint.
Read it one more time. Read it one more time.
This is Isaiah 1 and 5. Why should you be stricken anymore? Ye will revolt more and more, the whole head is sick, and the whole heart faint.
Right, the whole head is sick, the whole heart is faint. All right, the whole head, the whole nation. Okay, Judah itself, Judah being the head of the nation. Look at Judites. Look at Judites. You go to these hoods out here. Everybody go. Yeah, you go to these hoods where you see predominantly Judites, Benjaminites. All right, here in Florida, you see a lot of Levites. You look at this. Look at them. Everybody's just through. All right, look at the elders of in those neighborhoods, the people of age. Look at them. They're on drugs. They're drunks. They don't have no knowledge, no wisdom in them. you try to get a story or try to talk to them, you know, get some advice from one of them. They can't even speak they can't even speak coherent English. That's all people. Go ahead, read on more.
Isaiah 1:6. From the sole of the foot, even unto the head, there is no soundness in it, but wounds and bruises and putrefied sores. They have not been closed, neither bound up, neither qualified with ointment.
Right, the whole body. You can't. There's nothing you can do to heal it. All right, it's putrefied. You know, he's on us putrefied. It stinks. It's rotten. You know, you gotta throw that out, man. You gotta bury that somewhere. You gotta throw that out. Okay? And that's what it's like in our nation right now.
That's just from the trees.
Yeah, that's from the trees. We're a putrefied nation. You know, that's not nothing. That's not funny. Okay? Yeah, you know, you read it like that. You know, it's like you call us putrefied. That ain't funny, man. Our people are completely destroyed. Look at the Mexicans, the Ishmaelites. You know, they have probably the most sense, you know, as far as the ancient world. But they're completely destroyed. As soon as they step over that border into Babylon, they completely lose their minds. Look at Gad. Gad, if you could find a Gadite, you know, look at them. They're completely destroyed into all this rat shit and drugs and drinking. Just completely destroyed. There's nothing you can really do to save those people. Read on a little bit more.
This is Isaiah chapter 1, verse 8. Verse 7.
Yep.
Your country is desolate, your cities are burned with fire, your land, strangers devour it, and your presence, it is desolate as overthrown by strangers.
Yeah, you got all these different nations, you know, in our, you know, not just to mention our land across seas, but, you know, they encroach on our lands over here as well. Okay? You know, in our, what do they call that shit again? Gentrification?
Gentrification.
Yeah. You know, they come, you know, you have a predominantly Hispanic neighborhood, and now that's getting weeded. That's getting, because who basically owns all those buildings? Amalek. Amalek or what you call them niggas? Elam. And so what do? They jack the prices up on the rent, so they can weed out all the jakes, and they can bring in a bunch of Edomites.
Or they use a reverse psychology. I was just talking about this with one of my relatives from Atlanta that's actually down right now. But nevertheless, talking about there's an area which is known as the west side of Atlanta, which is Bankhead, right? Y'all heard rappers talk about it.
Yeah.
On Bankhead, you know, when I was actually living back out there, me and my sister lived over on Bankhead, right? All her neighbors, the houses were all boarded up, no trespassing. And I was telling, you know, one of my relatives that was just down here, I was like, yo, what these Edomites did was, all they was doing was buying these properties up for real low, boarding up the houses, and then they was in with the police, so they would never call the police when crackheads was lodging in the buildings. They was selling drugs out the house because these Edomites wanted that to happen to devalue the land, the property value, man. Because they know how Jake be wanting to come up on something. They want to live so-called nice, right? But we didn't really tear our neighborhoods down like that. It was Esau that did that. But then all of a sudden, well, what they did was they had all these buildings boarded up and things like that. Then they devalued the land. Jake decided they wanted to move out, you know, because they wanted to so-called move on up or whatever, whatnot. Then all of a sudden, these houses are now all trespassing. Nobody's gonna move in them. Once Jake moved completely out of the neighborhood, Esau take a $10,000 lot, all right, and then now he sells it for $1 million. Yep. All right, just like up there in Harlem and Brooklyn, man. Those places used to be pretty much where Jake predominantly lived, but now you got these high-end people like, oh, we're moving over to Brooklyn and shit like that, man. Like, what kind of shit is that? Why would you want to go move to Brooklyn? You know, even amongst Jake wouldn't say, oh yeah, we just moved into town, we just moved to Bankhead. They're like, motherfucker, if you living on Bankhead, you living over there out of necessity. You was born over there, you trying to move out.
You trying to get out. But now, now those places.
And back to the curses, Deuteronomy 28.
Yeah, back to the, yeah.
Thou shalt build a house, and
another
man shall live in it. You know what I mean?
And those have been for generations have been predominantly Israelite neighborhoods. And now what ends up happening, you know, now it's flipping it, all right? Jake can't afford to live there, and now they're gonna rip all those old housing complexes down and build condos there, so only heathens can live there.
And they're doing that at the same peak right now as we speak too, man.
They're doing the
Yep.
same
All
thing.
over the place, downtown and everything like that, man.
Doing it all over Babylon, brother.
They got these, like, if you can turn around and see them little buildings like that, they have little apartments up on top of all these little buildings, that's what they create now. And all of a sudden, you got all these Edomites come move in and then raise up the value of all this shit, man. And then now it's just more expensive, man. Jake used to live in these little areas, man.
You know, now you only see the affluent Jake out here. You know, there's other Edomites now, or some other nation. Go ahead, read on.
This is Isaiah chapter 1 and verse 8. The daughters of Zion is left as a cottage in a vineyard, a lodge in the garden of cucumbers, as a besieged city.
Read on.
Hey, but going into a besieged city, you know, you be in the camp round about, man. And they at war with our people, man, on all kind of different levels, man. And that's one of the main ways that they go to war with our nation. It's attacking our woman, just like in the beginning, man. That's why the scriptures say, basically, sin came through the woman, you know, and through her we all died, man. What they started doing, they started going to college, taking it on this feminism act, man. All right, taking on welfare, and then they started dividing our households up, man. Now you got our women all bugged the fuck out, thinking she's a god, and on top, taking the children from their fathers and stuff like that. Now you got all these children growing up without two parents in the household. And these young women raising babies as well. They're not even old enough to raise children. So now you have this wave of just monsters running around with no kind of fear of nothing, man. Then you wonder what's going on with all these people, man. This is what's happening to our people, man. All through our woman, man. That was strategic warfare. They separated us between us and our woman, and that's what happened, man. You seen the whole nation fall, man. All right. This is Isaiah 1 and 9. This is Isaiah 1 and 9. It says, except Yahweh of hosts had left unto us a small remnant, we should. It says, we should have been so as Sodom, and when we have been like unto Gomorrah.
Read that one more time.
Let me get close.
Yeah.
Hey, let's go ahead and cross this.
Yeah.
You got it. It's Isaiah 1 and 9. Except Yahweh of hosts had left unto us a very small remnant, we should have been as Sodom, and we should have been like unto Gomorrah.
Right. So the Lord left a small remnant. You know, do all the shit we talking about, do all these, you know, derelict Israelites out here. It just seems like everybody's destroyed. The Lord actually left a remnant of his people out here that actually got it. Okay? Because if he hasn't, then what? It says we would have been as Sodom and Gomorrah. And
Done away with it.
It's completely just eradicated, bro.
Yeah.
You know? As a matter of fact, get Amos 9 and 8. And then start there. Yeah, man. The Lord left a small remnant of people. Because in order for what? In order for his chosen to continue on, and as we can see, the chosen nation is completely destroyed and completely just plugged out. If he didn't leave that small remnant, then Israel would have come to naught. That would have been like the Lord is not even really dealing with us. Okay, go ahead.
This is the book of Amos, chapter 9 and verse 8. Behold, the eyes of Yahweh power are upon the sinful kingdom, and I will destroy it off the face of the earth, saving that I will not utterly destroy the house of Jacob, saith Yahweh.
Yeah, the Lord's not going to utterly destroy the house. Excuse me. The Lord is not going to utterly destroy the house of Jacob. That's the key word there. He's not going to utterly destroy the house of Jacob, but he's going to do some destruction on the house of Jacob.
2/3 of our people going to get wiped off the face of the earth.
Absolutely, and if you look around, I believe that's a necessity. Yeah. Yeah, 66.6%, 66.6 continuing. You know, that needs to be done. That has to be done. Watch your step, brother. That needs to be done because if 2/3 of our people in the state that they're in right now, if they continue on, then we'd be right back in the same position that we were.
Yeah, if they was to go into the kingdom.
We'd be right back in the same shit.
Hey man, they wasn't going to kingdom. They the same people that was in Egypt saying, let us go back into Egypt
God.
because we had fish there.
Watermelon, at least.
At least when the police shot us down in Babylon, at least they put a picture on the news. We was at least famous for like 2 or 3 days. People marched and protested. At least that happened.
Right? You might get a few weeks out of it, fame. But the Lord got to do it, bro. He has to take out 2/3 of the nation of Israel. All right. So it says, read it one more time, the whole verse.
This is Amos.
Yeah, let's get over this. We almost there.
Come on. 2 seconds.
We're almost there. You want to do it in our spot? You want to just go on and do overpass? Yeah.
Oh, we can go right there.
Yeah. If we need to move,
Yeah,
we got
we need
legs.
to move, we'll move. Yeah.
We got legs.
It's all a part of it, though.
Yeah.
Doing the work, you know?
Yeah, this is what we signed up for.
Yeah, live and sacrifice.
Yeah. Literally.
Get set up and then we bring that up again. And whoever's listening, we appreciate you still tuning in. Either way, we're gonna continue to bring this out. This isn't for views. This is for salvation, for edification. And just again for everybody out here, we are the Hebrew Israelites out here in Tampa, Florida, here to bring the truth according to the Holy Bible, and we're gonna give all praise, honor, and glory to
Yahweh, Ba'Hashem, Yahushai, Ba'Hashem, Rakakadas.
We double honors to our elders and apostles at Great Millstone, who rule and teach well. Salutations to your brothers out there pushing His word. Shalom to your sisters as well too. All right, and I'll read Amos 9 and 8 again for you.
This is the book of Amos, chapter 8, or verse 9. Chapter 9, verse 8. It says, "Behold, the eyes of Yahweh power are upon the sinful kingdom, and I will destroy it from off the face of the earth, saving that I will not utterly destroy the house of Jacob, saith Yahweh."
So the Lord said He's going to destroy the sinful kingdom off the face of the earth. However, He's not going to utterly destroy the house of Jacob. So He's going to destroy the sinful kingdom off the face of the earth, but He's not going to utterly destroy the house of Jacob. And the house of Jacob is dwelling within the sinful kingdom. And you could actually say the house of Jacob is that sinful kingdom. I mean, if it was in those days.
I mean, I was going to say technically it is, because what is sin? Transgression of the law.
Exactly.
Who was given the laws? The Israelites.
Exactly.
All right, but we liken that into this here abominable kingdom, because this is the kingdom that makes us go off all the goddamn time, man.
Yeah. So when in modern era, we were like in America, the United States as that sinful kingdom right now, which Jake predominantly lives. Okay. So the Lord said He's going to destroy it, but He's not going to utterly destroy the house of Jacob. So there's going to be a remnant that's going to be saved after the destruction of this place. That's the point. Okay. And that's what we're looking for. Because it's like we read in the book of Isaiah. It's that tree. It's like in the book of Isaiah, we're saying, we would be like on the Sodom and Gomorrah if He didn't leave a remnant. So the Lord left a remnant out here. So He's not going to utterly destroy us. He's going to destroy most of us, but He's not going to utterly destroy us, because otherwise we would have been like Sodom and Gomorrah, just completely eradicated off the face of the earth. Matter of fact, if you want to get
I got it. Zechariah.
Since you got it, I was going to say bring 2 Peter 2. But bring that, then we'll get 2 Peter.
This is Zechariah chapter 13, verse 8 and 9.
Yeah, because we were just talking about the 2/3 while we were walking up. So let's get an understanding of that.
And also talking about not utterly destroying the whole house, man.
Right.
But 2/3 is going to get destroyed. This is Zechariah chapter 13, verse 8. "But it shall come to pass that in all the land, saith Yahweh, 2 parts therein shall be cut off and die, but the third shall be left therein."
So 2 parts are going to be cut off and die. All right, and then 2 parts is talking about if the nation of Israel. 2 parts of the nation of Israel is going to be cut off and die, but the third shall be left therein. So 1/3 is that remnant that we're talking about. The Lord is going to have mercy on that remnant, and they're going to be left therein. All right. So 2/3. Again, we're just breaking it down for you. 2/3 of the whole nation of Israel. We're talking millions of people. The Lord is not going to have any mercy on this side. That's what we were talking about when we were walking up here. We're talking about that scripture right there.
Hey, that's more than half of our people. The majority of our people about to get slain out here, man.
It's more than half.
Imagine, you want to put it in perspective. Imagine them taking 2/3 of your paycheck away, man. Because sometimes Jake got to be having looking at it by money. Like, yo, 2/3 of my check gone.
Break it down for me.
Imagine that, you know what I'm saying, if you got your paycheck and half of it was gone. Now imagine more than half of your goddamn paycheck gone. You go, oh, that's a lot. That's how many of these so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans gonna get taken out over here in this place, man.
Because of their wickedness, because of their unrighteousness, because of their stubbornness and their rebellion. The Lord is going through them like that. Now, go ahead and get yeah. Yes or no? Okay. Yeah, 2 Peter chapter 2. No. 2 Peter chapter 2.
Leaving them an example.
Oh, yeah.
So you can start at like 4. Start at 4. Oh yeah, start at 4.
This is 2 Peter chapter 2 verse 4. For if the Most High spared not the angels that sinned, but cast them down into hell, and delivered them in the chains of darkness to be reserved unto judgment.
Which are these physical bodies that we're in? All right.
And that's why the scriptures say we grown. Not only us, but they as well. We grown to be released out of these bodies, man. We desire to be turned back to the sons of the Most High, roughly paraphrasing, man. Right? Being these guys, this is hell for us, man.
Chains of darkness. As I said, these bodies are literally chains of darkness. We're stuck in these. There's nothing we can do about it. All right, we're chained down to these. Go ahead. Our spirits are. Go ahead.
Verse 5, and spared not the whole world, but saved Noah, the 8th person, a preacher of righteousness, bringing in the flood upon the world of the ungodly.
Yeah, so the Lord has spared Noah, all right, and his 3 sons and their wives and his wife, okay. And out of all, we're talking about the known world, bro. Yeah, I'm not paying attention, man. The Lord destroyed the whole known world except for those 8 people, man.
Hey, just imagine that. That's the population of the world. More than 2/3 got destroyed then.
Yeah, that's more than
99.99999% of the planet got destroyed.
So the Lord had a whole plan, in set, and it started with Noah, all right? And out of those 3 sons, that's where all the nations that you see on the earth today come out of those 3 sons, okay? But the point is, the Lord destroyed all those people. Go ahead, though.
Verse 6, 2 Peter chapter 2, verse 6.
Yep.
And turning the cities of Sodom and Gomorrah into ashes, condemned them with an overthrow, making them an example of those that after should live ungodly.
Right, so the Lord made Sodom and Gomorrah an example. All right? He made it an example of, all right, this is what happens when you live in sin. This is what happens when you live unrighteously. You get completely destroyed. And there's no fighting back. That's what's gonna happen to America. That's what we've been trying to tell you. That's what's gonna happen to America. It's gonna be completely destroyed because of its unrighteousness. I believe that's fair. I mean, I'm sure the majority of the world probably doesn't believe. I mean, the world probably, the rest of the world probably does. But these Americans, they don't believe that. They think everything's fine here. It's getting better. We try to tell you that America, do you believe America should be destroyed for its sins? I don't think it should be destroyed. I mean, we've gotten better, and no, it should be destroyed. Look to your left and look to your right, and what do you see? You see iniquity. You see Edomites, unchained Edomites. That should do something to your spirit when you see something like that. Well, yet here we are, we're living here. So the Lord said He's going to destroy. He's going to do it like Sodom and Gomorrah. Sodom and Gomorrah was an example. Oh, if you act like this, then this is what's going to happen. Utter destruction. Read on a little bit more.
This is 2 Peter chapter 2, verse 7. And delivered just Lot, vexed with the filthy conversation of the wicked.
Yeah, out of that nation, he delivered Lot, which was a just man. Okay, just meaning righteous.
Hey, he was vexed with the filthy conversation of the wicked every day, right?
Yeah, go ahead.
Just like Ezekiel 9:4 talk about, hey, put that mark upon them that sigh and cry for all the abominations that be done in the midst thereof, man.
Yeah.
All right, so Lot was pretty much in the same, we pretty much in the same spirit that Lot is in, man.
Yeah.
Vexed off of the certain things that we see walking around us every day, man. Again, man, hey, when you really think about it, this here place, America, is the worst kingdom on the face of the earth, man, for the men of the Lord to live in, man. You got you walking around with an abomination box in your pocket, man. You can use this here device for all kind of abominations, man. You can look at all kind of wickedness on this goddamn cell phone all day long, and it's attached to you all day long, man. You don't really have to go outside your house to see wickedness.
You have liberty.
Man. Yeah, you got liberty.
Yeah.
Man. Not only that, when you walk out of your house, there's nothing but wickedness going on around here. All they do is promoting it, man. You know what I'm saying? What does that say? Like Cigar City? You know, they advertising death and destruction everywhere, man. You know what I'm saying? Smoking cigars, drinking alcohol. When the sun go down, they're gonna be promoting alcoholism and getting drunk. And then they tell you DUIs or you know, drinking and driving is like one of the leading causes of death. But this is one of the main things they promote here in America, man. In Babylon, man. This whole place is just wickedness, man. This whole place is just is full of abominations, man. This is why the righteous man, all right, is gonna be how do I say, not well afflicted with these things, but also gonna be speaking out about these things, man. All right, this is what the real men of the Lord are out here doing, man. They're just not saying, you know what, I know things are bad. Everybody knows things are bad, man. You talk to people about it, like, yeah, that's how it is. But how many of you people are actually getting up and doing something about it, man? You must not hate your condition that much if you ain't did nothing about it, man. I ain't never seen nobody inside their house sweating their ass off, all right, with the goddamn heater on, and they didn't get up and go turn the heater off and go put the AC on, man. They in their house and they just, you know what, it's getting kind of hot, let me go change this shit, man. You know what I'm saying? I ain't never seen nobody sitting out there that's hungry enough that they didn't go get nothing to eat, man. So apparently you people love this wickedness, man, because why? You keep walking around in this shit, man, all day long, man. All right? You love it. You love it out here.
Get me Ezekiel chapter 8. Oh, sure. Chapter 8. You start like verse 4. You should read on down that there. Yeah, man. You know, our people, bro, like, yeah, I don't know, y'all take this place, it's like, it's heavenly. This is really heavenly, y'all. Y'all, you know, you go downtown Tampa Bay, y'all's like, let's go downtown. Why the hell you want to come down here for, man? Ain't nothing but death and destruction out here. Come down here and get a drink so you can wash away your worries, your sorrows. That shouldn't be the way we should be living, bro. Like, y'all don't understand that we shouldn't have to wash away our sorrows. If we're gonna drink, we should be drinking to be what? Merry, to be happy. Right. You know, celebrate being alive. But Jake don't celebrate being alive. Jake trying to escape the woes of the world, bro. Yeah. You know? And that's why you see nothing but this sin and this you know, destruction, decadence out here. Go ahead, bro. Start at verse 4.
Ezekiel chapter 8, verse 4. It says, and behold, the glory of the power of Israel was there, according to the vision, and I saw in the plain, and he said unto me, Son of man, live the north, and behold northward at the gate of the altar, this image of jealousy in the entry.
So now the Lord is showing him a vision. The Lord is showing Ezekiel a vision of the nation of Israel and how wicked they are. All right? So read on.
Hey, and ultimately, this is going into modern days today, man.
Yeah.
Ezekiel was brought into modern days today, man, and they basically going to be walking up and down through the streets and going to these religious buildings, these churches and things, and you're going to see how Israel is going off, man.
We're going to break it down, yeah.
From the northern to the southern kingdom, man. This is what this is all going to be talking about, all right? This is Ezekiel chapter 8, verse 5. Then said he unto me, Son of man, lift up thy eyes now the way towards the north. So I lifted up my eyes towards the way of the north, and behold, northward at the gate of this altar, this image of jealousy at the entry.
Right.
He said furthermore to me, Son of man, seest what they do, even the great abomination that the house of Israel committed here, that I should go far from my sanctuary, but turn thee yet again.
So the Lord is saying, like, you see it, look at the wickedness they're doing. You see what they're doing back? You see the abominations they're doing? You see it, right? You see it? Now you're saying turn again. Go ahead.
It says, but turn thee yet again, and thou shalt see greater abominations.
So like Ezekiel's like, oh shit, more? Go ahead.
And he brought me to the door of the court, and when I looked, behold, a hole in the wall. And he said unto me, Son of man, dig now in the wall. And when I had digged in the wall, behold a door. And he said unto me, go in and behold the wicked abominations that they do here.
Yeah, so he's like, now look in the door and see, look at the wickedness they're doing in here now. All right? So the Lord is showing them all this wickedness is going on within the nation of Israel. We're talking about right now. Like the brother just said, we can liken this on the right now. Right now. Go ahead.
I mean, that's honestly what he did. He actually brought him to the future here because he said he saw it in the vision.
It's a vision, yeah.
He lifted him up and brought him into this here vision. And then now they're giving him, he's going to dig into a hole in the wall and there's a door. Hey, man, he brought him into modern days today, man. He's out here in these churches with you so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans, man.
Go ahead.
It says, verse 10, Ezekiel 8 and 10. So I went in and saw, behold, every form of creeping thing and abominable beast, and all the idols of the house of Israel portrayed upon the wall round about.
So you know how Ezekiel must have felt when he seen it, like, oh, you gotta be kidding me. Our nation is falling apart. they got this low. It can't get more worse than this. Go ahead.
Hey, I used to feel like this every time I went inside a Catholic church, man. That's exactly where they went into, man. They went inside and seen all the idols and these paintings and shit on the wall, man.
Right,
These abominations,
you
man.
go to a Catholic church, any modern time, going to any Catholic church, man, you're gonna see some weird ass shit, gargoyles. You're gonna see a priest with a little boy on his crotch.
Right.
Like a statue. Like, I'm not even lying, bro.
And they all Edomites.
It's all, yeah.
And they all Edomites. And when they go inside these goddamn Catholic churches, they bow down into these goddamn idols, man.
Naked
the Virgin
images.
Mary, the Virgin Mary, all these people, man. They bow down to these. They're Edomites taking these characteristics, man. This is what they're talking about, man. They came into these goddamn churches and seen all this shit, man. And this is what our people go and do every Sunday, man. They'll walk by saying we wicked, but they'll go into the church on Sunday and they'll read out the same book, but they don't even read. They're like, yo, you was marked in there, man. They talking about you right here, right now on Sunday in these goddamn churches, man. All right? Continuing on, verse 11. And there stood before them 70 men of the ancient in the house of Israel, in the midst of Jezaniah, the son of Shaphan, with every man his censer in his hand.
So these are elders, okay? Elders are, there. Go ahead.
And a thick cloud of incense went up. Then said he unto me, son of man, hast thou seen what the ancient of the house of Israel do in the dark?
You see what these elder men are doing in the dark? You think nobody's looking? Go ahead, read on.
Every man in his chambers of his imagery. For they say, Yahweh seeth us not.
Yeah, he says the Lord don't even see us. Them older men, and we liken this on today, man. Right? They don't really believe that Yahweh Shem Yahshai is a real entity. They're using God as a cash cow, you know, just to get followers and to make them seem like they're the gods, you know. And so now they don't believe that the Lord is really looking at all this. They're doing this behind closed doors, all this wickedness shit, all these abominable things behind closed doors. Yeah,
all that shit.
Yeah, they doing that. Adultery,
sacrificing, all that. You know, we go to them Catholic churches and stuff like that, man. Up under them churches, man, they got different altars actually up under these churches, up under where you normally would stand at, man. They actually be sacrificing in these things, man. All right, they actually go into all these different abominations there, man.
This is Sirach 23, verse 19. Such a man only feareth the eyes of men, and knoweth not that the eyes of the Lord are 10,000 times brighter than the sun.
Actually, read up the verse above.
This is us. Ecclesiastes chapter 23, verse 18. A man that breaketh wedlock, saying thus in his heart, who seeth me.
So you come out of the faith, in other words, and you're doing something contrary to Yahweh Shem Yahshai and his commandments. You don't think, no man sees you, but go ahead. Who seeth me?
God, who seeth me? I am compassed about with darkness. The walls cover me, and nobody seeth me. What need I to fear? The Most High will not remember my sins.
Yeah, so they don't believe just because you in a dark room behind closed doors, locked doors and all that. You was in the room, you doing all this wicked shit in the room. There ain't no eyes on you. Hey, who gonna say something? There ain't nobody gonna say nothing. I can do whatever I want in here. Because the Lord ain't here looking at me like that. The Lord ain't really looking at me like that. Go ahead.
Such a man only feareth the eyes of men.
Yeah, those men only fear the eyes of people, actual human beings. They don't really consider, it's going to go into, they don't consider the eyes of the Lord. Go ahead.
John. Such a man only feareth the eyes of men, and knoweth not that the eyes of the Lord are 10,000 times brighter than the sun, beholding all the ways of men, and considering the most secret parts.
So they don't even consider the fact that the eyes of the Lord are 10,000 times brighter than the sun itself, meaning that He sees everything, no matter how deep underground you may be, no matter how slick you are with the sleight of hand, the Lord saw it. Yeah, nobody else saw it, but Yahweh Shem Yahshai saw it. So you're not hiding nothing from the Lord. You hiding everything from us. Okay, cool. But guess what? You only fear the eyes of men. You don't consider the fact that the Lord is the one that's going to judge you for that little thing you just did that you didn't think nobody saw. Yeah, I ain't see what you did, but somebody saw it, and the one that saw it is the one that matters. And that's what we're trying to tell you. You can't come out here and tell us we're going off by yelling and screaming on you and telling us that, you got to keep the laws or whatever. It's not what we be going into. We're telling you to fear the Lord. Okay, that's the whole duty of man. Go ahead. I need to get some else.
This is Luke 8, verse 17. For nothing is secret that shall not be made manifest.
Read it again.
Luke 8, verse 17. For nothing is secret that shall not be made manifest.
Nothing is secret that shall not be made manifest. So everything that is done in dark is going to come to light. Go ahead.
Neither anything hid that shall not be known and come abroad.
That's right. So if you're doing something you're not supposed to be doing, and you know the judgments of the Lord, then guess what? It's going to come out. And it always does. And that's what scares the living Jesus out of us. Because we know we've done bad before. We know we went off before. But we look at the mercy of the Lord. That's what we're trying to change. We change our ways to follow Yahweh Shem Yahushai. Instead of trying to follow him with, what I look like in the eyes of this guy over here, or what I look like in the eyes of these people over here. We really don't care anymore. That's why we look like fools out here. We fool for HaMashiach's sake. All right? Yeah, right.
Real quick, just go off what you just said. It's Obadiah 1 and 6. How are the things of Esau searched out? How is his hidden things sought up? And ultimately, like what the brothers are going into, man, you understand that Esau spent trillions or hundreds of trillions of dollars to hide this here information from us, man. And guess what? It still crept out, man. All right? The name and everything, man. Who we are, all these things was all hidden, and they paid top dollar for this, man. This is why they use marketing, advertisement, and all these commercials and TV and all that to keep Jake asleep, man, for finding this here information out. But guess what? The Most High brought it to light, man. All right? Just like anything else that they try to hide with their Illuminati and things like that, man. And that's on a high scale when they spend trillions of dollars on this. How much more something smaller, man? You think you're just doing something here or there. You know what I'm saying? The Most High is the one that sees all these things and reveals them.
And that's why you got to give credit to Yahweh Shem Yahushai, because in Jeremiah, the 49th chapter, he said, I have made Esau bare. How did the Most High make Esau bare? Because see, Esau think he's coming up against us. He's not coming up against us. He's fighting the Most High. So how did the Most High make him bare? Through the internet. His own blessing is his destruction. So that's why you got to give credit to the Most High. The Most High actually set him up to destroy him, man. You know what I mean? When you look at how the Most High is doing this, it's all orchestrated. I got one real quick.
Yeah, right.
Proverbs 15, verse 3. One more after this. Slack, I got two. Proverbs 15, verse 3. The eyes of Yahweh Shem Yahushai are in every place, beholding the evil and the good.
Yeah, the eyes of Yahweh Shem Yahushai are in every place. Was that a proverb?
Yeah, Proverbs.
Yeah, I remember that. I read it recently. Yeah, the eyes of the Lord Yahweh Shem Yahushai are in every place, beholding, what is that? Read it again.
Count. This is Proverbs chapter 15, verse 3. The eyes of Yahweh Shem Yahushai are in every place,
right,
beholding the evil and the good.
Yeah, beholding the evil and the good. So if you're doing evil, guess what? Yahweh Shem Yahushai sees you on some Santa Claus shit. All right, but if you're doing good, okay, if you're doing good the majority of the time, like you're doing your best to please Yahweh Shem Yahushai, and we all fall short. Okay, so we try to be over righteous. We all fall short of the glory. But if you're doing good, guess what? The Lord is beholding that. He sees that. All right? Whether it's through the eyes of his angel or however it works. Okay? The Lord sees the good works you're doing as well too. So whatever you're doing, when you're not around the brothers, you're doing the right thing. You're being godly. You're walking in godliness and righteousness. The Lord sees all that. Okay? Go ahead.
I got something else. Real quick. The point is verse 9, but it's some good shit here.
Yep.
Psalms 139, verse 4. For there is not a word in my tongue, but lo, O Yahweh Shem Yahushai, thou knowest altogether. Thou hast beset me behind and before, and laid thy hand upon me. Such knowledge is too wonderful for me. It is too high, I cannot attain unto it.
Yeah, this wisdom and this knowledge that the Lord has bestowed upon us, this is something that's of a whole nother level that we never dreamed of, before coming into this truth. Read on.
Verse 7. Going back to the point. Yep. It says, whither shall I, this is King David saying this. Yep. Whither shall I go from thy spirit? Psalms 139, verse 7. Whither shall I go from thy spirit? Or whither shall I flee from thy presence? If I ascend into heaven, thou art there. If I make my bed in hell, behold,
Okay, no,
thou
okay.
art there. Yeah, cuz, so there's no, pretty much, there's no place you can hide from Yahweh Shem Yahushai. He spoke it, and it was done.
Boom.
And the brother said something beautiful a couple days ago, probably like yesterday. He said, "There's nothing Esau can do. It's already written," and that's the truth. That's actually written, man. There's nothing that Esau Edom can do to prolong his kingdom. All right, and the proof of that is the book of Daniel, man. Daniel foretold King Nebuchadnezzar the destruction, how all this is going to go down. So pretty much there's nothing you can do to escape the Most High's judgment, man. All right, either you're going to be destroyed or you're going to be saved in the times we're coming into, man. And that's few.
It's like and that's what Esau's trying to prolong the ultimate end game.
Yeah.
You know, but it's all, you know, the Lord got it all under control. So yeah, Esau thinks everything is all right, but you know, he's gonna fall right into that trap.
Because he said, if thou ascend into heaven, he said, if I ascend into heaven, thou art there. And in Obadiah, the first chapter, it says what? He led his stars and his nest in heaven to be safe. So the Most High is there, man. You know, the Most High purpose you to only have but so much access to the heavens, man.
And you be holding all that, you know. You're not hiding nothing from nobody, you know. Yahweh Shem Yahushai sees it all. Go back to Ezekiel 8 where you left off.
Come on, this is the book of Ezekiel chapter 8 and verse 11. No, verse 12. I'm gonna read verse 12 here. I'll start at the middle of verse 12. It says, Then said he unto me, Son of man, hast thou seen what the ancient of the house of Israel do in the dark, every man in the chambers of his imagery? For they say, Yahweh seeth us not, Yahweh hath forsaken the earth.
Right, right.
He said also unto me, Turn ye yet again, and thou shalt see.
Turn again? There's more? Like, this is getting outrageous now. Like, yo, I got a headache. What else? What else? Well, how bad is it getting? You know what I'm saying? He's showing you how wicked our people are. Go ahead.
It says, And thou shalt see greater abominations than they do. Then he brought me unto the door of the gate of Yahweh's house, which was towards the north, and behold, there were women weeping for Tammuz.
Yeah, women weeping for Tammuz. You can look at it like this. You know? You can look at it like this. You good, brother. You know? Over this guy. Right? Tammuz kind of goes into this guy, right? If I'm not mistaken. Yeah.
Yeah, kind of.
Yeah.
That's like the same thing.
Yeah, you looking at this guy right here. This devil. This devil.
You go back to Nimrod, Semiramis, and then their little child Tammuz, man.
Yeah,
that's where they get that little image, you know what I'm saying? And the mother and the child, and so on and so forth. The immaculate birth. That's where the immaculate birth comes from, man.
Right.
With Tammuz, man, because apparently Nimrod, his brother killed him and separated his body. She apparently got impregnated by his phallic symbol. That's why he worships phallic symbols.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, and where they get dildos and shit come from, you know?
That's where Christmas comes from. Tommy was born on the 25th of December.
And the,
the
reef, you know, it's representation of fertility, man.
Yeah, Khan.
All right, but nevertheless, their child was called Tammuz. Apparently had a immaculate birth because his father was dead. But nevertheless, this is what they got going on today in these churches, man. When you go into the so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native American churches, especially the so-called black people church, man. Then they always cry, oh, Jesus, Jesus, Jesus. Getting the Holy Ghost and all kind of, that's demons on them people, man. That's what they do in modern day today, man. They weeping for Tammuz in these goddamn churches, man. Don't even know it, man.
And that's why scripture say there's no new thing under the sun. How is it the same exact fucking devil comes back every time, every kingdom?
Same deity.
It's just a different name, a different, you know, a little bit different shape, you know, but it's always the same thing coming back on earth again.
You're right. Hey,
You're right, buddy.
You're right.
Good job. No, it was not.
No, he don't look like this. No.
You almost were. You're so close. So close.
Hey, see that?
Just kept walking.
Hey, see, there's no real righteousness in the wicked, though. They can say the half truths, but not the whole truths, you know? Hey, wait. Grab that song.
Hey, she listened to Adrena Grande,
really
God
though.
as a woman.
Oh, God, that's she coming in. God is a woman.
Oh, I was about to say, because if they're saying that God don't look like them, you know, they look like this, so God don't look like that. But then they say it look like them. Like, what you mean he don't look like that, but he look like y'all? No, he look like us, man. Or we look like him. We was created in his image, man.
Carry on. Get out of here. But read that again, and then you get yours.
This is, was it verse 8? Yeah, I think it was verse...
Start where it says another, like what he said, something else. You know,
It's like, come over here.
yeah. Start back from there.
For another.
Maybe start at 13.
All right, I'm going to read from 13. It says, Ezekiel 8 and 13, he said unto me, turn thee yet again, and thou shalt see greater abominations.
Yep, great abomination. So it's Jeremiah 50, it's like at 5, verse 26. For among my people are found wicked men. They lay wait as he that setteth snares. They say they trap, they catch men. So that's like Esau, Edom. Ye are your father's devil.
Yep.
What's catching snares and trapping men? That's a hunter, right? Who's the great hunter? Esau, Edom. Going back to Genesis, Esau is that cunning hunter.
Yep.
Okay, reading on, it says, as a cage is full of birds, so are their houses full of deceit.
Damn.
Okay, therefore they are become great and waxing rich. What, in their wickedness, man?
Yep.
All right, they're waxing rich in their wickedness. Because Jeremiah, it's like in Job 9 and 24, the earth is given into the hands of the wicked. They cover the face of the judge thereof. So how do you wax rich in this world? By being wicked.
Not being wicked.
That's how you wax rich. So, but this is the point. They are waxing fat. Going back to Ezekiel, what it is? Ezekiel 8 and 30.
8 and 14.
8 and 14. So
Or
listen to
13.
this.
Call it again, though.
This Jeremiah 5 and 27. 28. Salakia. They are waxing fat. They shine. Yea, they overpass the deeds of the wicked.
Woo!
All right.
Surpass the deeds of the wicked, man. That's how bad it's gotten. The earth was given into the hands of the wicked, and we know who the wicked is. The brothers just said it. Okay? So this is saying that the deeds of the Israelites,
The sons of God. Yeah.
have surpassed the deeds of the wicked.
You notice you said the sons of God. So it said ye are your father, the devil.
So, see
that?
that? Yeah.
Yeah.
Look at that. You have your father, the devil.
But we supposed to be the sons of God.
But you
The Most High is supposed to be our father.
That's why we
But
look at
Yahushua said of your father, the devil.
we look at 2/3
Yeah.
of our people as they
Offsprings of Satan.
Con. Woo.
You know?
Said it. I couldn't have said it any better than that, bro. The water for that precept, man. That needed to come out, man, because that's what you guys are. 2/3 of our people, and we're gonna continue to be out here until there's no more message. To the last has been sealed. Read on. You got more.
It says they are Jeremiah 5 and 28, reading again, it says they are waxing fat. They shine, yea, they overpass the deeds of the wicked. They judge not the cause of the fatherless, yet they prosper, and the right of the needy to they not judge.
Damn. They prosper in the right and the needy to the not judge. Read on verse 14 again.
This is Ezekiel chapter 8, verse 14. Then he brought me to the door of the gate of the Lord's house, which was towards the north, and behold, there sat women weeping for Tammuz.
Go ahead.
Then said he unto me, hast thou seen this, O son of man? Turn thee yet again, and thou shalt see greater abominations than these.
He's like, all right, I'm done, man. At this point, he's like, I'm done, man. You know, there's more abominations, more than this. You pray, you weeping this mofo right here.
I wanted to cry after that.
Yeah, I'm like, yo, I'm done, Lord, the water, but, you know,
I done seen enough.
yeah, I'm about to vomit. Go ahead, though. Let's see what else is there.
This is Ezekiel 8 and 16. And he brought me into the inner court of Yahweh's house, and behold, at the door of the temple of the Lord, between the porch and the altar, were about 25 men with their backs towards the temple of the Lord and their faces towards the east, and they worshiped the sun towards the east.
You see that? You know? And a lot of Jake is into that. Worshiping the sun. The actual sun itself, the star, the sun.
Egypt.
Yeah, that Egyptian.
Hey, what I was gonna say was, when you go into the Catholic Church, right, the highest position you can be is the Pope, right? Then they have a whole other rung above the Pope, right? They have these other people that they call, but then at the top of that league, you have the Black Pope, right? So you have a whole other rung above that. Now, when you get into the Black Pope, even when you see the regular Pope, they got the stand and shit to say IHS.
The Dagon, the fish god.
Well, the regular Pope wear the Dagon hat. The other Pope, the Black Pope, right? Now, it's not that he's black in skin color. He just wear a black robe, right? Matter of fact, the dude, I think the dude that's a Pope now
They got from Jake anyways.
was a black Pope.
Right.
But nevertheless, when you look at this guy in their little stands, you'll see him, they'll be walking around. Flip that over. they have this little sign that says IHS, all right, which goes for Isis, Horus, and Set. That's not on there, but nevertheless, that IHS is going back to basically worshiping the sun in Egypt. Isis, Horus, and Set, man. That's why you see a lot of their imagery. They have the sun going on around there, man.
Yeah.
That's what that's going into. So when you look at the Catholic Church,
Yeah.
all right, I'll have to look up the image, but go ahead.
Yeah, because that goes into Sunday worship. The holy day for the wicked is Sunday.
Sunday.
Sun worship.
See that, brothers? You know, so this isn't isn't anything far-fetched. This is actually something that's happening today, 2019. It's been happening since you were born.
I'm going to show you this is Egypt.
Yep.
Modern day Egypt.
Yeah, spiritually Sodom and Egypt.
Revelations 11 and 8.
Yeah, we just talked about how it's Sodom, and now, and it's the same thing with Egypt. All right, you got niggas worshiping the sun. You got niggas actually doing that, like actually, give praise to the sun. And when I was in my ignorance, I did shit like that. I thought that was the real place. I thought that was the real thing. I said, oh, the sun just like, it must be the sun. You know?
An instrument, a vessel.
A thing.
Yeah.
So like, I don't know.
Created by a potter.
I don't know if
Yeah.
you can get
Oh, I
this,
got
but
it.
if you see, my God, you can get that in there.
Oh, slow.
So you see that little symbol in the middle of his chest, right? Well, that's just the Pope, and I'll give you an image of it. But when you look at, you get it a little bigger. When you look at this here image, right? That's their imagery going into that Isis, Horus, and Set, man. But you see the sun is around it, man. This is what they talking about. They worshiping the sun, man. That's what it's going into, man. Again, we talking about these prophecies being read, all right? Talking about them worshiping the sun, man.
And again, you look at our people, all right, you Israelites. A lot of Jason, these different philosophies they in. You know, the Hotep spirit. Yeah, what do? They worship the sun. You know, and they outright do it. And I know cats like that. I knew cats like that. And that's exactly what they do. You know what I mean? Read on, bro.
This is Ezekiel chapter 8, verse 16. Oh, I just read it. Verse 17. Then he said unto me, hast thou seen this, O son of man? Is it a light thing to the house of Judah that they commit the abominations that they commit here? For they have filled the land with violence and returned to provoke me to anger, and lo, they put a branch to their nose. Therefore will I deal in fury, my eyes shall not spare, neither will I have pity, and though they cry in my ears with a loud voice, I will not hear them.
So what's going to end up happening is the Lord sees all this wickedness going on. He's showing his prophets the wickedness that's going on. He's saying, all right, you see this, right? Well, I'm going to destroy these people. I'm not going to have any pity on them. All right? I'm telling you this. I'm telling you that you see all these wicked ass people of your nation out here? All right? Don't do that, because I'm about to destroy these motherfuckers out here. All right?
Hey, especially when you got so much coming out about the so-called churches we go to now anyway, the Creflo Dollars or whatnot. These people getting exposed on a high level from other people, man. So our people should be already awoke to that and coming out of the churches, man. They see us in the highways and the byways. Damn near all of our people know about the Israelites now. But how come they not coming over and hearkening to the word of the Lord from the mouth of his prophets, man? They still going into these whorehouses on Sunday or whatnot about your personal relationship with Jesus and all these different things. So the Lord is saying, look, I had my men out there on the highways and the byways making their bodies a living sacrifice day in and day out, but you didn't hearken unto me, man. When I called, you didn't hearken, man. You went right back into those churches. Then we try to have a conversation with these people. They be like, yeah, I know they wicked in the churches, but why do you go back to the churches, man? They want to invite you to the church, like, oh man, they got a nice sound system, their music be all good, but what are they bringing out in the scriptures, man? All right, because in these same scriptures, it condemn them same people in there, but they don't ever touch on that, man. So how much more the Lord when the Lord come back and destroy your ass for that shit, man? Because you in them churches.
Yeah,
Nah, I got something. But you got something.
No, go ahead.
All right, you this?
I got something if it don't. Con, if I whatever spirit that.
Yeah, hold that. Go.
Con, this is Romans chapter 1, and I'll start at verse 24. Wherefore the Most High also gave them up to uncleanness through the lust of their own hearts, to dishonor their own.
Real quick, go one more verse. Verse 22, I think, Professor themselves be wise. Will you read it?
Romans 1.
Yeah, go to verse 22.
Con, this is Romans chapter 1 and verse 22. Professing themselves to be wise, they became fools, and changed the glory of the uncorruptible power into an image made like to corruptible men, and to birds, and to and four-footed beasts and creeping things. So going into those idols, you know, Jake seeing the power of the Lord, he takes these animals they see a lion's a powerful animal, they see the sun's a powerful creation, the moon, and they say that got to be God, that got to be the judge of the earth because they see his great power. But it says in Wisdom of Solomon 13th chapter, you know, if this, you know, the author of beauty has created these things, so what more the author of the sun and the moon and things, you know, the one has given the power, how much more powerful him, you know. But Jake being carnal, they can only judge by the things that they see. They see a tree, oh, a tree god. Or a bull god, you know.
Some low level shit.
Yeah, that's that.
And that's what I was saying. Read from verse 22 where it says, professing themselves to be wise, man. If you talk to our people and they try to talk to us about this, they think in their minds they know way more than what we know and about the scriptures and so on and so forth. But they keep, like the scriptures say, they always studying but never coming to no kind of knowledge, no real truth, man.
Nah, bro, life comes from a woman, bro. Life
Yeah.
comes from a woman,
They got
bro.
all these different
Woman
things,
God.
but they professing themselves to be wise, man. It's like when you go to college, those professors be teaching you, but this is where all these bullshit doctrines come into the world from, man.
They be
all
like
the philosophies.
They be on that. See, he's a woman. Woman.
Yeah, it'll come from the womb.
You know what I'm saying? He's a woman.
What about the sons of Elohim?
Elohim.
What about the sons of Elohim?
You sound
Yeah,
out loud and
son.
shit. You know? Like, man,
Con.
shut up, man. You know what you're talking about, man. You don't know what you're talking about. Elohim.
Because in that same chapter, Wisdom of Solomon 13th chapter, it says, surely vain are all men by nature. You know, not who are ignorant of the Most High. You know, they don't understand how the Most High operates, you
I
know.
have no idea. They think they know, like the brothers say, professing themselves to be wise. You know a little thing or two,
Yeah.
but you don't have the understanding of it. Now go ahead and read on your point.
Con. Romans chapter 1 and verse 24, wherefore the Most High also gave them up to uncleanness through the lust of their own hearts, to dishonor their own bodies between themselves. And, you know, that's, again, to the people, they heap onto gods that they can pretty much do what they want to do. There's a God that says, oh, God's a woman. Oh, I want to follow that. They say, oh, God is the God of pork. You can eat pork. Bacon God. People call themselves brisk God, you know, because they like iced tea and shit. You know, Jake, that's what I'm saying. You know, Jake, because of the lust of their heart, because they see the things that they like, they want to worship out for those things because ultimately they don't like judgment. They don't like being judged for the wickedness they do.
They don't want to hear all that judgment. They don't want you guys coming to destroy me if I did this. I don't want to hear that. I don't want to hear that.
Exactly.
You know, but hey, we're telling you for your own good, bro.
Hey, what the scriptures say, even if the servant that didn't know the will, he still got stripes.
Okay.
Yeah, you might not get as much stripes
Yeah,
as
but
you
you
do
still
that.
gonna get your ass lit, you know?
Okay.
You gotta get licked.
Yeah, because that's ultimately what this society promotes. You can escapism, like Taoist goes into. You can escape your
Ignorance is
judgment.
bliss.
Exactly, ignorance is happiness. You know, if you don't know, you don't care. You know what you don't know don't hurt you. That's the same people live
Hey,
by.
what's the term they use? Deniable,
Plausible deniability.
deniability.
Plausible deniability. Yeah, Esau does that. He'll say, oh, I'm not sure. He won't take pretty much don't take responsibility for it. You know, leave it open space so he can't be wrong or he's not right. You know.
Yeah, exactly.
This is Roman. Yeah, kind of. It's Romans chapter 1, verse 25. Who changed the truth of the Most High into a lie? This is one of them right there. You know,
Yeah.
that's blasphemy. The Lord is not a pale-faced, long-haired, blue-eyed devil. You know,
And even them claiming
exactly.
that they the tribes.
Yeah,
They Israelites.
Levy. You know,
Levy.
Yeah, exactly. Jewish. Exactly. You wish. Exactly. God.
Levy, it's usually Levy.
The levee's broke down in New Orleans. Y'all might need to go get that shit fixed.
The levy. God. Romans 1 and 25. Who changed the truth of the Most High into a lie, and worship and serve the creature more than the Creator. And the number one Jake does about worshiping the creature is the woman. Jake loves worshiping the fucking woman. You know, he'll write poems, he'll write love songs, but he don't see that to he don't do that to the Most High. You know what I'm saying? You know, going up and down, talking about her shape and her hips and all that, but never say the water y'all Yahweh for creating this thing.
Hey,
you know?
get up in the morning, go to work all these damn hours, go get all these nice little things or whatever, whatnot, just to impress a woman. I won't come out to the highways and the byways for the Most High, man.
And they
Yep.
tell you that in Apocrypha.
Many have erred.
Ezra's. That too. What Ezra said, man will go steal.
Oh, and bring it all to the woman. Yeah.
Ezra's.
Servants for their sake. Yeah.
Man, a dude to go rob everything and just to bring it back to the spoils to the woman.
Yep.
You know?
That's some crazy shit.
That was it on that?
That was the point, yeah.
All right. This is 2 Timothy 4, verse 3.
Put the pussy on the pedestal.
Exactly.
Done.
Yeah, you the actual prize, man.
Exactly.
You her head,
We the
man.
catch, yeah, we the catch.
She gonna wind up bearing if you an Israelite, she gonna wind up bearing the Israelite seed because of you planted it inside of her.
Hey, but that's the philosophy of the devil, the serpent. That's what he told Eve.
Yeah, she's gonna have power.
He gave Eve,
Yeah.
Eve all this. You know, follow after this way, and you know, and they gonna worship you.
Yeah.
And then, you know, Adam took that shit back to Adam, and he went for it and bounced.
See, now look at us.
Now we became servants unto women.
Yeah.
Because the scriptures originally said, Genesis 3:16, if I'm not mistaken, thy desire shall be towards thy husband, and he shall rule over thee.
Yep.
Yeah, but
You know?
just speaking about how Eve was the one that went off and now look at us now. Well, back in the 60s and the 70s era, right? That's when they started introducing all these different philosophies and stuff in the colleges, the feminist movement, and this is where the so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans house started being divided at, man. All right, with the welfare and all these different things, the civil rights movement and all those things, man. Who did they cater to, man? They didn't uplift the so-called Negro, Latino, and Native American man. They did that to the so-called Negro, Latino, Native American woman.
And they, through history, support the brother, Rosa Parks, Harriet Tubman, all right, women.
Yep.
And like they said, it was more people that didn't give up their seat before her, but she just got televised.
Yeah.
You know, it was brought to the forefront.
Yeah.
So the thing is, now your household is being ran off a leader that's not designed
to be a leader.
That's not designed to think with logic, but to run off emotions.
Yeah.
So now your household is being ran off emotions because you got women.
Yeah.
Why you
Father
think,
in the house.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
why you think the Most High is judging you, that cool ass dude Bill Cosby, right? He didn't know shit. Everybody went to his wife for the answers, for the information, right? Bill Cosby was sitting there reading the newspaper, and the mom was considered the wise, washing the dishes and.
The righteous one, the one
the jokester,
had all the judgment.
But the mom was the one with the wisdom.
Yeah.
Right? You see that? He sold out.
Not only that, they do that with all these cartoons.
Yeah.
You know,
Movies today, every damn movie is
show
a
the man's
woman.
bumbling fool, but
Yeah, and the
she
woman
got
is
it
the
all in
leader.
check.
Yeah.
You know, he the dad or the husband or whatever, the dad, and he's doofus and he's tripping over stuff, and the mom's always got to set him straight. The kids are running the house.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know, like that, and that's the cartoons. That's what they show the kids.
And the sitcoms.
And the sitcoms,
Everything,
all that.
The
They've
mom
been
is
doing
the one with wisdom.
Yep.
That's some bullshit, bro.
Yeah.
But you wait till it gets flipped back into order.
Yeah.
When the man is ruling his house, like he's supposed to rule the house. Ain't no laughing, no joking. Okay? Yeah, go ahead.
Wake your ass up,
Crash your
man.
car, right? Crash your car. But
Right, I got to finish.
yeah, you gotta finish that.
2 Timothy 4:3. For the time will come when they will not endure sound doctrine.
Yeah.
And this is sound. A woman ruling over a man, that's not sound. All right? That's not sound.
It's not healthy.
Understand what that means. Sound doctrine. Because if you listen, if you hear records, you be like, damn, like, that's not sound. So, false doctrines and shit contrary to the scriptures or gospel, shit contrary to the gospel, that's not sound. That's why I be like, I need men of a sound mind.
Right.
You know, men that ain't bugged out.
Yeah, because sound that goes in like healthy.
Yeah, sound. Yep.
Yeah. It goes in the healthy.
Oh, that's a good sound.
Which is whole.
You know?
Health goes to whole kind.
Whole, yeah.
And one thing that's not sound, like your brother going into, women so-called ruling on top of men, man. Let's say you got a husband and a wife in the house, right? And the woman is the king of the crop, right? She running shit, right? Let's somebody creep up in that bedroom window or whatever, whatnot, you know what I'm saying, with a gun or some shit. Who gonna cower under who, man? And nowadays they feminizing all these men, but in reality, man, a man works on logic, man. A man ain't thinking about emotions. This motherfucker got a gun. A man, emotions just hop in. He be like, that's why you have all these heroic cases of men wrestling a gun out of a potential shooter's hand.
Right.
Because he's not thinking about with emotions, oh, this motherfucker got a gun and I don't, I can get killed. Let me scream and run away. He's like, nah, if I don't, this motherfucker might still pop my ass, and I'd rather die fighting than motherfucker run like a bitch.
When you see where are any cases of a woman wrestling a gun out of a shooter's hands? You don't see that, all right?
Ever.
You see them talking shit when there's no trouble and no danger. As soon as danger rises up, they'll, oh my god. You know, and a lot of you men too are doing that. Oh god, honey, we gotta call the police. Oh honey. Like a little bitch, man. And that's what this nation is. And you know, you get it from Esau. You know, it's really you Edomites that do that shit. But you know, you Jakes too, man. You're on that real low level beta male shit. Yeah. You know.
If I may say this too, you might have certain incidents where there's certain cases of a woman being heroic, but the simplicity of the shit, like I had to tell my woman, she pouring out there's some people that live. Because I explained to her that we only live to like 60, then after that you like borrowed time.
Right.
Oh, well, my grandpa, his something's great, he lived to 100. I like, look, you pointing out one simple Like that's one simple, person.
Yeah.
Like as a whole, people living at like
Average.
60
Yeah.
average, so you can't. That's not how you gather data. You don't gather data off of, one incident.
That was your-
It's something that's replicated, something that happens over and over, and that's how you get accurate data.
And now look at this too.
Alright.
You gotta look at your grandfather. He lived to be 100 or whatever the case is. How healthy was he when he was in his 100s or his 90s? Was he running blocks and was he lifting weights and knocking niggas out? No, you have that power. That shit is gone. But in the ancient world, you would have had that power till you was in your 500s.
Well, who was it that went to war when it was like 80? Was it David, if I'm not mistaken?
I mean, David did go to war. He was old. They told
Yeah, it
him
was
to
like one of the kings, if I'm not mistaken. I forget exactly.
tell Devin to chill.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The battle because he was like, damn, you almost got.
They had it.
David,
You almost got
all
fucked
right,
up out
yeah.
there. You getting a little too
He
old.
went to war when he was like still out there. And I imagine somebody 80 in today's time. They could barely,
Lift
eyes,
the
they
shit,
could barely view, man. They
Yeah.
barely have any vision. They
Vision's
can barely
gone,
hear. Man.
Hearing's gone. Mind is kind of like, huh?
Just out of there.
You got a shield and shit and a sword, huh?
Yeah.
That's too much.
Got armor on and shit like,
Yeah.
like, hey, wake up, man. Huh? What are we doing? Knocked out.
Yeah.
You see?
And that's supposed to be your king.
Yeah, feeble.
And back then, the kings actually went into war and actually fought, man. Because when Saul was still on the throne, they would say Saul's killed his thousands and David's his 10,000s. So Saul was basically actively sitting on the throne. He was out there in the battlefield right alongside with David. They was out there slaying motherfuckers, man. They wasn't like nowadays you have the presidents and stuff waging war in these other countries, but they over here in the White House and shit, sending your kids over there to go bomb somebody. Like, look, you got some beef with them niggas. Why don't you take your happy ass over there and fight? Yeah, throw him in the UFC ring. Let committee and Trump box it out. You see who win. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah, you and North Korea Kim Jong-un get it on, man.
You guys can't fight. It's all politics.
Exactly.
Finishing out on this, 2 Timothy 4:3. For in the time will come, they will not endure sound doctrine. We went in to just give you a few examples of what's contrary to sound doctrine, and pretty much is of this gospel, of this truth, man. All right, anything contrary to this truth. All right, it says, but after their own lust shall they heap to themselves teachers, having itching ears. Okay, and they shall turn away their ears from the truth and shall be turned unto fables.
Yep.
And Jake is easily swayed to believe whatever. You know how it says they go with the wind.
Yeah, every wind.
You know what I'm talking about? To and fro with the wherever the wind blows.
Yeah, if I can find it.
That's what. Yeah, whatever doctrine.
Yeah,
out there, whatever's,
I got it. Yeah, it's Ephesians chapter 4 and verse 14. That we henceforth to be no more children, tossed to and fro and carried about with every wind of doctrine. Oh wait, no. Oh, that's the point. It is the point, yo. Yeah, that's it. With every wind of doctrine, by the slightest of men, and cunning craftiness, whereby they lie and wait to deceive.
Right, we're not doing that no more. Now that we found this truth, now the Lord has opened up our eyes, and we can see in the dark. We're not tossed to and fro with every wind of the doctrine, man. I know I was back in the day. I was trying to find the truth hard body. I was like, it's gotta be this. Now I'm trying to mix it with this and that, not even considering the scriptures. All right? Not even considering the Holy Bible. I'm trying to go everywhere else but the Holy Bible. I'm avoiding that shit like it's doodle on the ground. But the Lord said, nope, you gotta, it's right here. All right?
But also going into that too, as well as going with these different doctrines, like the wind is blowing, you going with all this. That's one thing our people is heavily abundant right now, man. Somebody can take something to you. All right, let's just go and talking about the food stuff, right? My sister, she's in this vegan stuff, right? She was like, she just went to Burger King to goddamn get their new vegan
burger.
They vegan shit, and talking about she was mad because of the fact that they was touching meat, cross-contaminated. Like, well, they don't. That's like the only vegan product. What you thinking? Like,
don't go there.
Like, yeah, why would you even go back to Burger King? We didn't already talked about this. This is why you eating healthy now. You stop eating this type of shit. But because they came out, Burger King got this new, they trying to look out for us. You forgot these the same motherfuckers trying to kill you, man.
Yeah.
Whenever they got anything new
bro.
coming out, they'll sell you some kind of placebo pill, this new plant. I be hearing all kind of new shit coming out. Like, damn, how come they weren't talking about this beforehand? But everybody jumping on these new winds, like the vaping and cigarettes and stuff, man.
And that's killing people. That's
Yeah.
But see, that's killing people. That says it's got to be safer than smoking cigarettes. You're not supposed to be doing this shit anyway, man. You putting water and shit
Water
in your lungs.
Yeah.
That's the point. And when you get moisture in your lungs, that causes bacteria
Pneumonia
and shit to sit in
Mold.
there.
Yeah,
infest you,
molds and shit. Yeah. When moisture touches anything, and eventually starts to, like you said, bacteria starts to grow. That's not very smart. That's not wise. Why don't you just stop smoking?
Yeah, and that's Jake going to every win. Jake just want to be trendy. He want to one up everybody. Say, oh, the new Jordans came out. I'm gonna be in first line, get this shit. You know, he just want to be one up on somebody. So like, it's a status thing. Like, oh, I got this new thing. You heard about this and that?
You got the iPhone 10.
Yeah, exactly.
We on the 11 already, bro. You got that cheap
Well, you
shit.
got more radiation than I do.
Yeah.
That's pretty much what you're saying. I got more radiation than you do.
Are you still on that old school Android? We got
My
the
brain
new.
tumor growing bigger than yours.
See?
You know? That's pretty much what they saying.
And Jake would say some dumb shit like that.
Gotta pay
Shit, I've been had a brain tumor.
$2,000 for a fucking
Yeah.
phone that's killing me and shit.
Yeah.
Like, well, my shit do the same thing. My shit was nowhere near about as your phone was.
Yeah.
Like, come on now. But they following the multitude. They turn by every wind of this doctrine, man. Whenever they come out, whatever's sweet into their ears,
That's
man.
why that chip is gonna be so hip.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
New.
Yeah.
They can't be behind. You know, Jake got to be ahead of everything,
Yeah.
man. I had a whole curve, man. Just gonna shit. I'm gonna be able to get some money out for this shit, man. Shit, man. I'm about to be up there balling, man.
Yeah.
I ain't gonna be no lame out there with the old school shit, man.
Yeah.
But
Yeah, exactly. You're gonna see LeBron with a Nike chip in his hand. You know, it's gonna
Yeah.
be some pop culture shit on TV that's gonna pop like it really. Because Esau wants Jake. Esau don't give a shit. He gonna get the chip anyways.
Yeah.
He really want to lull Jake to sleep and make sure, because you know Jake is like a child. You know, he makes sure it's safe, ooh, like an animal, like
And
lure him in.
Jake has a chance of making it. Esau don't
He
have
don't,
those
he's through,
chances.
exactly.
And he knows that. So the more Israelites I can get to get this chip,
Yep,
the more people can go down with me.
yep,
You know, because he, you know, like Esau's a big kid.
yep.
You know, he's losing on the game board. What he does.
Wants everybody to lose. What's
Yeah.
the word when you get glad in other people's pain?
Say again?
When you enjoy it or excited by other people's pain is a word for it.
Sadistic.
Sadistic. Yep. Sadistic. You take joy in other people's distress and pain. You know.
awful and seeing people put down and destroyed. That's the devil, man.
Yeah.
That's the incarnation of straight wickedness, man. Over here getting off and seeing you getting tortured and shit like that, man.
Well, we're gonna have that same spirit on us, but it's gonna be in righteousness.
That's why all them serial killers. I was watching a video the other day. Them Edomites, man.
Yeah.
You got an Edomite that he'll kill 70 people, right? Literally a serial killer.
Yeah.
Somebody that continuously just kill people.
And sit at a table and eat
Yeah,
pancakes
and
with
just
you.
Eat and
Lay in
he'll
bed with the bodies.
and it just
Yeah.
average Joe, so-called average Joe looking Edomite.
Plain Jane.
All right, but we know, the average Joe Edomite look like a pedophile to us that's in the know. You know what I mean?
Hey, Jake got a
Come on.
saying like that actually in the hood, in the street, man. Really, if you ain't got no facial hair, this is not even about being in the truth, man. If you ain't got no facial hair in the hood, they be like, you one or two things.
You're a pedophile.
You either a pedophile or the police, man.
Yeah, exactly.
You either one of those two things. So Jake already know, even being in the wickedness, man, they already know, bro. Why you all saying it like
Shalom,
that? Bro?
yeah,
They
Bashim,
say,
Shai,
"Hey, get
Bashim,
away from me,
Kodash,
bro. There's something
Bashim,
wrong with you. You either a
Kodash,
pedophile or
Shalom.
you're a policeman.
And that's Esau Edom. The
All the way
so-called
down.
white man doesn't like growing a beard, man.
That's
You
why
know,
they make it
he
the standards
shaved it.
as a police
Yeah.
officer or military, you
That
gotta be
deception,
shaving. Yeah.
You know?
I'm docile, I'm soft. Well, he is really.
That deception.
Never trust a man with no
but behind
beard.
closed doors, what you say, I want to kill billions.
Yeah.
I want to kill billions.
Millions and millions and billions.
You know? He in that-
1
he in
million.
yeah,
What's that?
yeah.
1 million people.
He in the lab creating some kind of virus for you Americans. All right, you people, because Bill Gates already said it.
He been saying it.
He said there's a disease, a pandemic
Yeah.
that's going to just wipe out millions.
And
So
he-
Esau in that bitch, woo!
But wait,
Yeah.
what's worse,
Creating this little virus. and
Yeah.
shit,
What was
man.
worse than Bill
You
Gates
know?
even came out with the formula and said if we can bring this here number down, it's like the population basically, we can lower the
Yeah.
CO2 emissions. It's like, damn, this nigga's the evil genius for real.
And that's Esau's philosophy. Going to Georgia Guidestones, keeping the population down. Esau's 10 commandments. You know, saying he has that population to a certain amount of people so he can be able to fully control the earth.
Because Esau is the master of the sword. Right? A bioweapon, that's a sword. People looking for an actual sword or a gun. A bioweapon can go as far as a disease. Okay? That's a bioweapon, man.
Yeah.
That's a sword.
Well, hey,
You
really,
know?
a bioweapon goes into what? The biology, man.
Yeah,
it goes
the body.
into, like, you can have a bioweapon that's targeted so-called Negroes alone, man. They have actually what they call gay bombs. They go over there and they drop off over the goddamn hood and shit and make the people effeminate, man, and make them docile, man.
They did in New York when they were doing the AIDS, when the AIDS was new. They did
gay
it. Greenwich
bomb.
Village was full. You know, they targeted the gays and they targeted the black people. So they went to Greenwich Village and they dropped whatever the AIDS bomb there, and then they went to the hoods and they was dropping it in there.
They got the ones where they can drop the bomb to make the whole hood start fighting, man. Be all roused up for all kind of different. They got all kind of these, and these ain't bombs that blow up and fire and shit and go off like that. This is pretty much chemical weapons that they come down, rain on you, you be breathing it in, and then all of a sudden the whole population want to do something like
They
that.
fuck
Man.
with your hormones and your nervous system.
Yep.
All right, because that's how they kill wasps and bees. The stuff they spray, it fucks with the nervous system.
Or weed, or even
Yeah,
weeds.
They,
You
they
get,
breathe it in, you
you
know.
get the weeds that you might have a spray that kills weeds, but it won't kill regular plants. How do they manage that?
It's biologically for that, the
For that
DNA of that plant.
See
man.
that?
You know?
So Esau knows what they're doing.
Yep.
But that same thing's gonna flip on them. Oh, go ahead, you got something.
Yeah, and I was just gonna say, because I remember the book. Remember you said you want to get into it. Behold, a pale white horse. It goes into it's silent weapons for a silent war. Esau has things that you cannot see, so you can't really fight him directly, because his whole thing is deception. So chemtrails, radiation, 4G, 5G, and things like that. You know, social pressures. You know, making sure you can't make enough funds. You know, things like that. You know, this is how he puts war on the people, and people get frustrated and don't know where to take the anger upon. You know, and they put it upon themselves, especially upon Jake. Jake want to rob each other, you know, and put each other to death because they're frustrated, but they don't know to take out the anger. You know, it's pretty much misguided anger. You know, they're wrong at the wrong people.
To back you up, it's not physical warfare. It's all spiritual.
And that's what he's going into, that silent, what is it called?
Silent weapons or quiet weapons for a silent war, something like that.
There's like a 4-hour documentary that it goes to a lot of the type of weaponry they use, man.
Yep.
All right, from the waves, all kind of shit.
GMOs now, you know.
Everything, man. The psychological warfare they have on you people, man. Trigger words and various things in your subconscious, man. To where you see a certain thing, you react a certain type of way.
Yep.
Like when people say conspiracy theorists, immediately you disregard everything that they say, man.
Yep.
All right.
And that's high level witchcraft, man.
And he nasty.
This is the book of Job,
Okay.
chapter 9, verse 24. The earth is given into the hand of the wicked. He covereth the faces of the judges thereof. If not, where and who is he?
Come.
Right, and that was just, I was just gonna say that's the whole point of Esau Edom being established.
Yeah.
Because the scriptures tell you in Proverbs 16, you know, we bring out all the same precepts every day, but it's a reason why we're doing this, man. When you read Proverbs 6, read that one more time.
This is Job chapter 9, verse 24. The earth is given into the hand of the wicked.
Right, the earth is given into the hands of the wicked. Malachi, the first chapter, tell you the wicked is Esau Edom. Go ahead.
It says, the earth is covered, the earth is given into the hand of the wicked. He covered the faces of the judges thereof. If not, where and who is he?
Right, and so the Most High had that in the scriptures for a reason, because what? Proverbs 16, he purposed that man, all right, who deceived the whole world to be destroyed. That's why Job 12 and 10 says the deceived are his, man. The Most High is the one who set up Esau Edom to deceive the whole world, man, so that he could purposely destroy this man. You know, so you gotta give all credit back to Yahweh Shemi Awashai at the end of the day, man. It's his will, you know. You got it.
One more time. This is Job chapter 9, verse 24. The earth is given into the hand of the wicked. He covereth the faces of the judges thereof. If not, where and who is he?
If not, where and who is he? I mean, that's a rhetorical question. All right, that's the Lord, being funny with it.
Yeah.
All right? Being coy with it. If not, if it ain't this man,
Exactly.
then you show me who the wicked is. I would love to see who you say the wicked is.
Hey,
Who is it? You gotta show me who this man is, because it's clear that this man is the wicked. From all the deeds that this man has done, you can't tell me that it's anybody other than him. All right?
Yeah.
When I say him, we're talking about the so-called white man, Edomites, Idumeans. All right? That's the wicked. Wait, open your eyes and see.
Yeah, but hey,
You know what I'm saying?
that was written in the New Testament, though.
Say what?
That was, exactly. The Lord wrote, that was written down in the Old Testament.
The Old Testament.
The Lord already told you who the devil was by the mouth of Job.
Yeah,
Right,
yeah.
early days.
Man. If not,
You know?
who is he? You gotta show me who he is, because it's clearly this man.
Come.
All right? Go ahead, bro.
Hey, real quick, most people today would agree that this world is wicked, man. They would agree. You think that we live in a righteous place? Nah, man, there's some wickedness going on. Every time they turn on the news, all this wickedness, the school shootings, the mass shootings, this place is wicked. All right, then if this is a wicked place, is
We're
not
running
the
this
earth
bitch.
given into the hand of the wicked?
Exactly.
Who's ruling this here earth?
They'll agree that this is the last days, and they'll agree on that stuff,
They
man.
believe the Antichrist and shit. Man.
But they won't put two and two together. Who's running this system that's so wicked
Yeah.
then?
The thing is, they never heard these scriptures before, so when you bring them out, it's like, well, Well,
And that's that new song that no man can learn except for the elect, basically.
Yeah, because they think it's some mythological thing going on in the heavens. It's really playing out here on
they
the
don't really
earth.
believe in all this.
Yeah.
They believe enough to, God is love, close the book.
Yeah.
But when you start getting into all this stuff here, the same book, it's like, let me back away from it now. Now you don't got nothing to say. Now you're gonna say John 3:16, run up the block.
Take off. Yeah.
Or helping the old lady cross the street.
Yeah. Shit, even Malcolm X said history proves a white man is the devil, so it's out there, bro.
Yeah, bro guys know that, man. Come on now.
This is Micah 2:1. Woe to them that devise iniquity and work evil upon their beds.
Woe to them that devise iniquity and work evil upon their beds. Woe to them that destruction to them that devise iniquity and work evil upon their beds. So who's doing that? All right, ones that are in their dark rooms. And actually, read the next verse because it's gonna say exactly what I was just about to say.
It says, woe to them that devise iniquity and that work evil upon their beds.
Go ahead.
When the morning is light,
Right.
they practice it because it is in the power of their hand. Going back to Job 9:24.
It's in the power of their hands. They have the power over the planet. So what do? They work evil upon their beds. So at night, when everybody's sleeping, they're concocting a new plan to destroy these people over here, to invade this country, to put this disease out, to create this false flag. And then when the morning is light, they practice it. So when the morning comes to light, when the sun comes up, now they put it into practice. So everything they devised overnight, when the morning comes up, they put it into practice. So when you tell you wake up in the morning, what do you see? You look on the news and you see some type of death and destruction or something horrible. I could go into my news feed right now and it's all negative shit. It's all negative shit. And while these motherfuckers is walking around like, go vote.
Trump 2020.
No one even
All
knows,
right, babe.
understands what the hell is going on out here.
Hey, if I may add, you destroy because the law is not instituted, man. You destroy because the laws of Yahweh Shemel Shah is not instituted.
Yeah, the laws of man is instituted, and the laws of man is so slack.
Yeah.
Ever changing it hypocritically at all costs, man.
A few years ago you can't be gay. Oh now you can be gay and you can't make fun of them. Like what?
And a few years ago, it was a mental illness to be gay. Nowadays, mental illness not accepted.
Yep. Now it's a masculinity.
Yeah.
It's a mental illness.
Yeah.
And then when you bring that up to the alphabet crew, the LG,
A, B, C, D,
whatever.
yeah.
When you bring that up to them, they say, "Oh, that information you have, that's outdated." Where you got actual books that say to be a homo was a mental illness. Now they say, "Oh, that's outdated." That's outdated, medical,
Yeah, and that's another reason why too they want to get rid of the scriptures because they're gonna say it's outdated. They say the way the scriptures is outdated has to be done away with because it makes people turn psychos.
Yeah, but when you actually go into actual science, and science still proves it today. I'm talking about Esau science. It still proves today that you're not born that way.
Exactly.
You made that decision. What does it say in Romans? To give
it over to their own lust.
Yeah, you're a product of your own.
That's a self-conscious decision that you made, then the Most High gave you over to that lust. You want to be a homo?
All right.
Turn up then.
All right, cool. Go ahead.
Turn up to
So when you get them diseases, that's your own ass.
Yeah.
Or when you go further off in your life, you realize that I was trying to do a video this the other day. This person who transitioned to transgenderism.
Now you want to turn back.
They turned back already, and they was like, "Yo, this is child abuse. What y'all out here doing, man? What y'all out here doing and pumping all this is wrong." Now this is a person who actually went through the surgery to get the shit done, man.
Now you want your dick back.
They didn't went and got the shit done back again, but they already fucked up, man. This is why their suicide rate in that group is sky high rocketing right now,
They're really
man.
pumped full of estrogen. You don't know what. That's why a lot of them are just off of themselves.
Yeah.
This is complete off of themselves.
Yeah.
And they're waking up to the fact that, like, what the hell have I done to my body, man? I've
They dishonored
completely
themselves
destroyed my
in
body,
their bodies, yeah.
my hormones or whatever, whatnot. I look like this and I look like that. They can't change it. And you still are running away from something else that happened in your life. You're not addressing the original problem, man. So ultimately, when they wake up to these things, and they really wake up to what they've been doing their whole life, just like a woman that's been with a man who's been abusing her the whole time, one day she just wake up, I need to get the fuck away from this loser, right? That's what these people do, but when they wake up to that, their whole life is already destroyed, they just go off themselves, man.
And we're not advocating,
All right, that's
suicide.
That's just where the numbers come from.
happened.
That's where it comes from.
I'm not just gonna say that, but we're not advocating no suicide shit like you kill yourself. No, we don't talk like that.
Why these numbers are increasing, because that's you waking up to the wicked shit that you've been doing, and you ashamed, and then ultimately, and same thing happened in the scriptures with Judas Iscariot, man.
Yep.
He had got that spirit was put on him to go and sell out Yahushua, right? But when he came to his senses of what he did, what did he go do? He went and killed himself because he realized he's fucked up, man. Same thing with these people out here doing, man. They getting put on, y'all want to turn up? Most High let you turn up, but then when he take that spirit off your ass and open your eyes and realize it is what it is, you're going off yourself.
And that's why it's called Babylon the Great, because inside yourself, you know, especially for Jake, you know, they talk about being down low. You understand that it's wrong, but this world tells you it's right, and that goes into the confusion, you know.
Wisdom of Solomon, chapter 1.
I got a quick one real quick.
Oh, yeah, go ahead. That's one down.
It's Proverbs 29:2. When the righteous are in authority, the people rejoice. But when the wicked bear rule, the people mourn. And who we got, in authority right now? Esau, Edom, going back to Job 9:24. The earth is given into the hand of the wicked, man. And the wicked are these so-called white people, man. All right? Under their rulership, this planet's been in the worst case scenario it's ever been. Okay? Hey, divorce rate is at the highest. Divorce, all right? Poverty, disease. Here it is. You constantly progressing in technology, but you can't get rid of a disease, man. You can't get rid of cancer, but here it is. They making Teslas and self-driving cars and shit, man. All right? You know?
Hey, real quick, to speak on that,
People are finished, man.
I was just listening to a report saying how millennials are more depressed now. They're getting all these jobs and stuff, or they're getting out of these jobs because of post-traumatic stress and all these mental issues and things like that. But yet, it's still you in the so-called best society, man. You got the most technology, the most medicine. But why are you regressing, man? They saying that the younger people are having less sex, but having the most STDs now, man. That's just crazy, man. Every day is waxing worse and worse and worse here in Babylon the Great, but you think you got it the best here, man.
Hey, they say in Atlanta,
it's bad.
HIV is at the age of a third world country.
Yeah.
It's like, it's at a third world country. Here it is, right? We in America, the most so-called highly sophisticated, medical instruments that you can obtain.
But the so-called cleanest people, the most righteous, upright people,
it's at a third world degrees, man.
Bro,
third world country.
if you live in Atlanta, you honestly, fuck it. Fuck if I got AIDS. I don't care if I got AIDS, man. I gotta get some poom.
Right.
Fuck it. That's how they are. Like, it's like 1 in 3 people got it, dog. Like, that's bad. That is bad. And nobody's talking about this?
Yeah, kind of.
like still turning up.
Yeah.
You can't tell a woman from a man out there, man.
No,
that
hell
place is
no.
wicked,
Man.
bro. I don't know if y'all been to
man.
Atlanta recently. That place is wicked.
Oh man, Atlanta, man.
Hey, that's one of the neighbor. That's just one of the neighbor cities of Sodom and Gomorrah.
Right.
be
It's
one
got
of them,
to.
yeah.
It's got to.
They gotta be one.
It might be Sodom itself. That place is absolutely gay.
They call that the Black Hollywood, but out there, literally, the trannies out there look way better. Not to say they look way better, but when you looked at it, it's like, when you see somebody out there super fine out there, right? When they super fine, it's just like, hold up, that ain't even a woman, man. That's not even a natural woman because they're the things they doing with the surgery, man, make them be on a whole nother level,
They
man.
take that seriously. They take it real serious over there.
Yeah, and the whole thing about that is Isaiah 25:4. It says they, what is that? The earth is defiled under the habitants thereof. They have broken, what is that? Matter of fact,
Isaiah 24.
Yeah,
it's
real
24
quick,
and
Yeah,
5.
real quick, just to make a point. Just to make a point on why the earth is the way it is. Because you have trannies, they have more rights than the brothers you see out here teaching the word. Go ahead.
This is Isaiah 24 verse 5. The earth is also defiled under the inhabitants thereof, because they have transgressed the laws.
Transgress the laws, all right? And the law is what? If
Man,
you have, a man laying
Like
with
one man, she lied with a
should be
man.
what?
Yeah.
Should be what? Put to death.
Yep.
They transgress that law. Now that is acceptable, man.
Wear a
all right?
woman's garment or whatever the case is.
Yep. Go ahead.
Wearing a woman's attire.
And they got
A man shall not wear that attain him to a
To the
woman.
woman, that's right.
And they got the, I was trying to do a video on that, they got the new fairy godmother being a gay man now in one of these Disney movies, but they also pushing this on the little children, man. Come on, man. Having sex changes at 3 years old, man.
Yeah.
Starts there.
That's why The Rock sold out.
Yeah, he's
Yeah,
that.
he's a tooth fairy.
Yeah.
The nigga had on lipstick, all right, and tights.
Yeah,
All right, a tutu. He sold out. That's why he was down in every Fast and the Furious movie. He blew up, man.
Dress you in there,
Wearing
bro.
the dress, man.
he get that thing up, bro.
Yeah.
And real quick, and they teaching the kids, they teach your kids, you can tweet whatever you want.
Yeah.
They teach the kids how to jack off. They teach the kids how to have anal sex. I'm not lying.
Yeah, that's happening.
I'm
Yeah,
not
I
lying.
saw
I'm in
that.
school.
Yeah.
It's in
like
school.
elementary
school.
It's curriculum.
Yeah.
All right, but go ahead. Go
Yeah.
back to the scripture, bro.
It says, The earth also is defiled under the inhabitants thereof, because they have transgressed the laws, changed the ordinance, broken the everlasting covenant. Go ahead.
Flip the script, all right? And the inhabitants of the earth, this going into you Edomites, because you really just poison the earth with your philosophies, and everybody's following it. So now what? It says, read the beginning part of it again. So I get the wording right.
The earth is defiled
under the
inhabitants thereof.
It's defiled. Everything's defiled. All right. Polluted, whether it's philosophical, whether it's actual, physically polluted. Everywhere, shape or form, this world is polluted, and it has to be taken down and brought back up.
Yeah.
Second Ezra 15 and 8.
This is 2nd Ezra chapter 15, verse 8. It says, I will hold my tongue no more as touching their wickedness, which they profanely commit, neither will I suffer them in those things which they wickedly exercise themselves.
So the Lord says he's not going to hold his tongue no more on all the wicked shit that's going on out here. He said it's going to be a point where the Lord said, that's enough. All right?
We've seen enough.
We're, all right. Okay, we're done. All right. We're going to bring Yahushua back. He's going to raise up his men. Okay? Read on.
Hey, and that shit probably has already happened. We just waiting for it to physically manifest.
Well, Yahushua said it is done, so
yeah,
that's
we
all
on a
we're
different
waiting on.
time. We on a different time schedule, man. It's probably, it's already done. Just waiting for that trickle effect that physically manifests itself.
Well,
man.
Yahushua went on the cross and said it is done, but then also we prayed, let thy will be done on earth as it is in heaven.
But you got to remember too that time goes different in the spirit world.
Exactly.
So they're probably coming down. And, we just you know what I'm saying?
On their way.
All the brothers that already passed away, they were like, all right, get ready. And we, to us it's like years and years and shit. But I digress. You know what I'm saying? We just talking.
Yeah, we just spiritually
extrapolate. You know what I'm saying? But go ahead, bro. Yep.
This is going back to 2nd Ezra 15 and verse 8 again, or going into verse 8. Behold, the innocent and the righteous blood crieth unto me, and the souls of the just complain continually.
Who's that?
That's us, man.
Yeah. Sign and crying for the abominations, day in and day out, man.
That's us.
When the majority of the world, if they pray, when the majority of the world pray, man, they praying for, Lord, let me get this here pussy. This is bad bitch, man. Let me get this here new Benz, man. I gotta get these leather seats, man. Let me go ahead and get this. Let me get this nigga with the bag, man. I need to get these new powder shoes and this new shit like that, man.
Yeah, please let me get home. Please don't let me get pulled over and get.
Right.
I can't afford to get a brick in the back.
Please let me get this box.
Yo, please God, let me get home. Please God, let me get home.
But
you got a brick in the back and all that. These niggas is whack, man.
But when Jake prayed when the elect pray,
righteous.
All right. When the elect pray, man, when they go and pray, they pray for other things like, hey, look, Lord, there's something like we know your servants out here in the Bahamas. Watch over your servants, man. Watch over the ailments of the brothers. Yeah, watch over the servants, man. They got these different ailments going on throughout the week, man. Hey, to be honest, man, I was going through some bodily ailments earlier through the week, man, and called out one of the brothers on the phone, man, and just listening to talking to this brother, man, that was enough medicine, man. I was on the job, 15 minutes going back into the job, man, I was right back going, man. I did damn near fucked up my arm and shit like that. But just talking to another brother, man, that's akin to praying unto the Lord, man. Because we talking to another spiritual brother, and the Lord is speaking right back that way, man. The way I came into the truth is because this brother was going through some hell, man. But that's how our spiritual prayers are being answered, man. All right, the Lord, we spiritually pray for spiritual gifts, man, not no carnal gifts, man. We pray for our daily bread. That's about the only, carnal things that we pray for, man. Our daily bread, if we without a job or something, we pray for a job, things like that. But other than that, or the normal thing, hey, Lord, we pray first and foremost, take not thy Holy Spirit away from us, man. Right. Because look, man, you all that we got in this thing, man. If we get separated from you, and woe is us, man. There's nothing else we can do from there, man. So these are how we out there, we're praying to the Lord for these types of things, man.
How long you been going?
158.
You got some more on that?
I think that was the end of that verse, but I can keep going.
Yeah,
get that brother.
Yeah.
All right.
That was all one.
And this is Jeremiah chapter 11, verse 11. Jeremiah 11:11. Therefore, thus saith Yahweh Shai, behold, I will bring evil upon them which they shall not be able to escape.
Yeah, so the Lord's gonna bring evil upon the world which you cannot escape. And that's what the prophecies are we talking about. Yeah, we get into the kingdom of heaven, we get into the beautiful times too, but before all that, read that again.
This is Jeremiah 11, verse 11. Therefore, thus saith Yahweh Shai, behold, I will bring evil upon them
which they shall not be able to escape, and they shall cry to me, I will not hearken unto them.
Yeah, so what? So when you start calling on the Lord in them times of trouble, the Lord is not going to hear you no more
right.
because you wasn't doing anything for the Lord in the times of your liberty. All right? Here it is, you got all this time to get right. You see, it's clear that this place is absolutely wicked. The Lord made it so easy for you to differentiate good from bad, and you still choosing bad, bro.
Yep.
And you got people out here in the flesh telling you and reading the scriptures to you and telling you, you know, don't do that, do this. And you hear it, and you still doing that. Hey, guess what? So when the shit hits the fan, and you looking for a covering, the Lord's not going to give you a covering because you wasn't doing anything for the Lord when you had that liberty. All right? You want to get 2 Corinthians 9 and 7?
Kind of had a precept
Oh,
on
yeah.
that real quick.
All right, get that.
This is in the book of Isaiah, chapter 65. Real quick.
Yeah, man. You had all this time to get right. You know, you looking for the Lord to have mercy on you. Why should the Lord have mercy on you, bro? Like, give me 3 reasons why the Lord should have mercy on you. Go. Because. No, you didn't do it. Man, fuck you.
He knows his heart.
Hey man, hey look.
Oh, Lord knows my heart. That's one. Yeah, get out of here,
Hey,
man.
just put yourself into this the spirit of these women nowadays, right? When you try to ask them for something, well, what have you done for me lately? I need some money, I need this, I need that, right? When the Lord is like, we gonna do this and that, He gonna say to you, what have you done for me lately, man? I needed my word to go out. I needed the elect to be raised back up, man. I needed to prophesy against these here kingdoms. What have you done for me lately, man? I went to church. You know, I went to church. What the fuck? I told you not to go to them churches. You didn't even hearken, let alone did no work.
Hey, scriptures say don't go.
Right.
And you did the opposite.
Like you want me to do something for you, and you can't even at least listen to what I got to say to you. Is you can't even put your hand to the plow, man. What have you done for me lately, man? All right, the Lord's like, yo, when I let me grab it right now. Let's go into what I'm grabbing.
Yeah.
Isaiah 65 and 12. It says, therefore will I number you to the sword, and you shall all bow down to the slaughter, because when I called, ye did not answer. When I spake, ye did not hear, but did evil before my eyes, and did choose that wherein I delighted not.
Yeah, you did evil before the Lord's eyes. When the Lord told you, He specifically told you not to do that shit. Don't get the Christmas tree.
Yeah, all you gotta do
Don't get the Christmas tree.
Yeah, all you gotta do is stop.
La, 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 la. You're doing everything opposite.
Jeremiah 10.
Like, dog, man, come on. Like, this shit is easy, bro. Don't do that. You do it. Don't. You know, man, there's so many things we could go into, bro. So many things we go into, and you just do the opposite of it. And you do it on purpose. That's the problem. You do it on purpose.
Really, you don't even have to do it. That's the point. You don't have to do it. It's like you doing it. You're doing wickedness. That's the point. Like nobody is forcing you to eat bacon, right? You know how easy it is not to eat bacon? Just stop eating bacon.
Don't do it.
But in order to eat bacon, you gotta go find bacon. You gotta go eat bacon.
Cook the shit.
You gotta take the money out of your pocket.
Yeah.
You gotta put it on the conveyor belt. The lady they said, okay, it's gonna be $9.95. You gotta pay for it. You gotta get your receipt signed for it. You did it on prayer. Like no one's got a gun in your head, so you buy that shit.
Right. Is it easier or is it harder to sleep with somebody else's wife or not to sleep with somebody else's wife? In order not to sleep with somebody else's wife, all you gotta do is stay your ass at home and don't go sleep with her, right? But in order to sleep with her, you gotta go out, talk to her, finesse her, find the right place to go, make sure that this nigga at work, and go do all this shit. So it's so much harder to do wickedness than it is to just stop doing that shit, man.
I got a quick precept. Can I make a quick
ahead, bro.
point?
Yeah, go.
Because I had my mom's text me talking about, oh, can you bring my daughter over so we can cut up pumpkins and carve pumpkins for like old time's sake and this and that. But it's like, look, they cleave onto these things because they have no heritage, man.
Right.
That's the point.
Right.
We trying to give you the heritage. The Passover, the Day of Atonement, the High Holy Days, Hanukkah, all right? The Feast of Tabernacles, all right? We have High Holy Days, all right? The reason why Jake cleave onto those holidays because they don't got no heritage, man, all right? This Jeremiah 17:4. And thou even thyself shalt discontinue from thy heritage that I gave thee, and I will cause thee to serve thy enemies in a land which thou knowest not, for ye have kindled a fire in my anger which shall burn forever. So it's like, no, I can't come over there and carve pumpkins with you, man. That's like you not understand that's a form of worship. Like,
I'm always
we're
gonna
not
be busy.
into that shit, man.
I'm always gonna
All right?
be busy.
You look at it something simple, just like, oh, it's just a
pumpkin.
Christmas tree, or like, look,
It's
you
just-
going in a straight worship,
It's
bro.
a ritual.
A ritual, man.
You
Come
doing
on, I'm not
ritualistic
on that shit,
activities.
yo. You know, we not on that shit, bro. Like that's the Most High. You think the Most High gonna be happy with us?
Yeah, you think, yes, my son.
No, man,
Yeah.
you worshiping idols, man. You worshiping other deities, man. Other gods. You putting other gods, man. When you get into those holidays and rituals, man.
Hey,
Come
but
on.
going back into the past, that's exactly what Israel did ultimately, right? Before the Most High originally said, look, we gonna, I'm gonna reign over you as y'all God, and y'all gonna be my people. But what did Israel do? They looked around them, they seen the other nations had judges. God, we want a judge to rule over us. All right, I'm gonna give you niggas some judges then.
Kings.
What happened? The judges went off. Then they said, God, we want a king over us. But look, man, if I put a king over you, then he gonna be taking your children and make your children serve him, and basically you gonna be strapped for cash, man. You gonna be under oppression like today. So what did he do? He gave him a king, man. And then what happened with that? The kingdom of Israel was split in half, man. We went into captivity and so on and so forth, man. Then we went up under these other heathen like this, man, up serving their kings, man. We want to be like them and serving their idols, man. Our women want to put in this goddamn blonde weave into their hair, being like the so-called white woman. All right, I'm gonna defile your roots and shit like that, man. You want to be like these goddamn heathen, I'm gonna let you be like these heathen, man. You want to go out here and be nasty and have sex like these goddamn heathen, I'm gonna give you the diseases of these heathen, man.
Yep.
You want to go out here and do all the crazy shit that they do, I'm gonna make you turn up like them. But the difference is, they not in trouble as other men, so they not gonna really get their punishment like that. As far as you gonna get yours expediently, man.
Exactly.
They gonna get theirs in a thermonuclear missile when their kingdom is going down, man. All right, there's a difference between us and them, but our people want to be stiff-necked and want to go around like the other nations, man, and follow after them.
Get 2nd Ezra 9.
No, that was it on that.
Get 2nd Ezra 9 and 7. Start there.
Still want that Rose of Solomon.
You can drop that.
9 and 7.
Yeah.
This is 2nd Ezra chapter 9 verse 7. It says, and everyone that shall be saved. Let me go to verse 6. Verse 5. This.
You know,
This is shit. This is 2nd Ezra chapter 9 verse 4. Then thou shalt well understand that the Most High spake of those things from the days that was before thee, even from the beginning. For like all that is made in the world hath the beginning and an end, the end is manifest.
prophecy. All right, and the prophecies are all written all throughout the book, and today in 2019, the year was the year of Karagma, which is the main prophecy. All right, it's so clear. All right, so we know that these times are now. Go ahead, read on.
It says, verse 6. Even so, the times also of the highest have plain beginnings and wonders and powerful works and ending in effects and signs.
Right, go ahead.
And everyone that shall be saved shall be able to escape by his works and by his faith.
Read that again.
Verse 2nd Ezra 9 and 7. And everyone that shall be saved and shall be able to escape by his works and by faith, whereby ye have believed, shall be preserved from the said perils, and shall see my salvation in my land.
So those out there who they're going to be saved by their works. So the ones out there who have changed their ways, who saw the light, hearkened onto the word, and physically changed their ways through the Spirit. Guess what? The Lord's going to save you from all the, like if you read up,
We just read it, same perils.
it talks about earthquakes and all these shits. You won't be saved from all that. The nuclear destruction that we talk about, the race riots that are about to happen out here, the pestilences, talking about diseases, the horrible diseases we were just talking about. You're going to be saved from that because you have works. Okay? You showed faith. You said you believe in Yahweh Shem Yahweh. We was talking about that last night.
Yeah.
Yeah. You said you believe in Yahweh Shem Yahweh. You didn't say it, but you showed it through works, right? Everybody else is living it up out here.
We see him riding by. They be raising up the fish, shalom, and hey, shalom. But you ain't really believing, man.
Yeah, no
you
works.
just know it, but you don't really believe, man.
They don't have any works.
You got to show your works some kind of way, man. The Lord's got to see you actually get up and do something, man. Even if you come out and watch, man, that's you getting up and you making your body a living sacrifice to come out and hear the word out in, how do I say, in the public, where you could be at home listening to it online, man.
I mean, it starts at home. You get built up through the Spirit. But once you get to a certain level and you're fully persuaded, now you got to show some kind of work. Otherwise, the Lord ain't really going to deal with you when that day comes. Now read on. Public show.
This is 2nd Ezra 9 and 9. It says, then shall they be in a pitiful case.
I think you skipped some verses.
verse 8, Slack. It says, 2nd Ezra 9 and 8, shall be preserved from the said perils, and shall see my salvation in my land and within my borders, for I have sanctified them for me from the beginning.
Yep, go ahead.
They shall be a pitiful case, which now have abused my ways.
So those out there who have abused the Lord's ways, like you don't think the Lord sees you, you're holding off coming into the truth. Let me hold off from now. Let me do this. Let me do this, and live. Let me live my teenage life. Let me live my 20s a little bit, and then I'm gonna start serving the Lord. It don't work that way, Jack. The Lord's gonna bring it on you just because you say some shit like that, bro. You don't think the Lord sees all the bullshit you're doing behind closed doors after you heard the truth? That's the point. You already heard the truth, and you putting it off. That shows that you spitting in the Lord's face, bro. That's that's a serious offense.
No respect.
No respect. You passed the prophets. You came across the prophets' videos, and you just like whatever, turn the channel, or you passed the prophet. You know how many Jakes passed the prophets today? They just passed by. They didn't even really even stop and listen. And, nothing, bro. Nothing, bro. Y'all people are weak, bro. And that's why the Lord's gonna have to do you like that, man.
That's right.
Y'all people are weak, bro.
That's right.
Lord ain't fucking with y'all. God hates you. God hates you. Go ahead, read on.
Khan, this is 2nd Ezra chapter 8, verse 9 and verse 10. Let me go back to verse 8 or 9.
Yeah.
Then they shall be in a pitiful case, which have abused my ways, and they that have cast away and abused my ways, and they that have cast them away despitefully shall dwell in torments.
Yeah, so you're gonna dwell in torments because you despitefully cast this word off. You showed hate and disgust to this word.
Hey, one example I can think of, I was watching that clip of that UFO, the chariot out there in Iran again today, right? And reading through the comments and stuff like that. But nevertheless, just imagine all you so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans who we out here prophesying to, that laugh and scoff, want to ignore this because to them they seem as cool to just ignore all of this, right? When them chariots come, that's Moab. Look like
I'm just saying, man. This is fucking hate this people, bro. Why you dressed like that? You look like a goddamn idiot.
It's Babylon. They fit right on in.
You think you look like a man and you got a fucking woman? I don't fucking.
Hey,
I'm just heated, bro.
What's wrong with the woman that like the type of man like that? You see what I'm saying? That's not even a real man, but.
No, go ahead. I didn't mean to cut you.
But continuing on, you know what I'm saying? Hey, those that had despised his ways, they should be in a pitiful case. Why? Because we out here telling you what these chariots are. They come to save your ass, but you don't want to hear that. It's too cool to be seen with the men of the Lord, man. It's too cool to be doing that, or you want to be everything else. But look, man, when them chariots come, the military men gonna be shitting bricks. How much more the rest of you peons out here, man?
That's right.
So then what are you gonna do at that point in time, man? When we was trying to tell you this was coming to come save your ass, man. But then now at that point in time, that thing is coming for your destruction, not your salvation, man. Yep. All right, how bad of a case would it be that you be out there, you know what I'm saying, run from the chariots, all kind of chaos, and you got your kids, and your kid gets scooped up by the chariot, and your ass gets zapped by the chariot? How would you really be feeling then, man? See your child delivered, and all of a sudden your ass is grass, man. You know what I'm saying? Like, oh shit, what the hell happened? There should be two in the field, one shall be taken, the other one gonna be left therein, man. All right, that's what's gonna happen, because a lot of these people, we all around regular people throughout our life, man. We got family members, we got friends, we got all these type of people who know about us, who know what we do, whatever, whatnot. And a lot of them, they probably despise, oh, he just got his own shit he into. He just into the Bible, he doing his own thing or whatever, whatnot, man. You know, I know my peoples, my family, they know what I'm into, right? Oh, his excuses, their excuses, he into the Bible, he stopped doing this.
Hey, man, leave me alone.
Hey, don't say shit to him, man.
But nevertheless, they know about the dietary laws and things like that I uphold.
And come
not
with the
eating
devil.
pork and not eating crabs and stuff like this, but they in the background at the table eating their pork and eating their crabs, man. All right, but look, the prophets was that close into you, but guess what? You despised the way of the Lord, man. When you had that liberty, you despised that. You gave it up. So what do you think the Lord's gonna do for you when he returns that day, man? Instead of saying, oh, I'm coming to save you, he's gonna say, what have you done for me lately? Depart from me, you workers of iniquity, man. Then we go to church in your name. Depart from me, you workers of iniquity, man. What have you done for me lately?
Read it again.
This is 2nd Ezra chapter 9 and verse 10. For such as in their life have received benefits and have not known me, and they that have loathed my laws, while they yet had liberty, and when yet place of repentance was open unto them, understood not, but despised it.
You had a problem with it. You didn't even try to get the understanding. You had a problem with everything that was coming out of the prophet's mouth. You had a rebuttal for everything that we were saying up here. We'll bring a precept to what we just brought out, and you'll still have a rebuttal to it. And it's all through your emotion. You didn't even try to get an understanding. You despised everything that came out of the prophet's mouth. So guess what's going to happen? You read on?
This is verse 12, 2nd Esdras 9 and 12. The same must know it after death by pain.
So you're going to have to die. And not just die, you're going to have to die a painful death.
Yep.
All right? A gruesome, horrible, bloody death.
Right.
Or fiery death. Or a death where you starve to death. It's not going to be good. We're trying to get you out of that shit, man. Come on, man. We're trying to get you out of that. We're trying to help you. Trust with us, man.
Yeah.
We ain't trying to get that judgment, man. We're trying to get the judgment of the righteous, man. We get on the ships and we get the fuck out of here so these motherfuckers burn up.
Okay.
But you want to fuck around, bro. You fucking around, you playing with it, man. Y'all playing with it, man. So you know what's gonna happen to you? Death by pain. Straight up like
Liberty,
that.
bro. I'm telling you, that liberty is everything, bro. When you still can go out and do this and do that instead of choose to serve the Lord.
Second.
215.
When you got choices, right? When you got choices, right? When the chick got choices, she can choose this dude or that dude or that dude. Man, she don't choose the one that got the best qualities for her.
What she needs, she wants the one she wants.
Yeah, the one that's gonna take care of her, the one that has good characteristics of a real man. Cause she got choices, so she's not thinking logically like, yeah, this nigga ain't shit, but this one here treat me good. I don't want that one. I want the one that treat me like shit.
I want
so
the one with the big biceps.
Same thing with this truth. They got choices right now, man. Right? Instead of getting what's needed for them, because scriptures say, therefore, receive the grafted word, which is able to save your soul. Instead of going after this word, oh man, fuck that, dog, man. You know, like, all right, cool.
I'm getting money right now.
Cool,
I ain't trying to hear that right. I ain't trying to hear that.
Well, the scriptures say you shall eat the fruit of your own ways. So you gonna eat the fruit of that way.
You plant them seeds.
Whatever you invested in, you eat the fruit. So you invested in this world or invested in something other than this truth. Well, when this shit collapse, all right.
That's what you invested
That's what you invested in, man.
Yeah, you're gonna
that's your ass.
You're gonna eat,
your time,
you're gonna eat a big plate of debt.
You gonna drink that cup because the scriptures say those whose judgment was not to drink the cup have surely drunken. Shall thou not altogether go unpunished? No, thou shalt not go unpunished. They shall surely drink of that cup. So once again, the judgment is for Esau, Edom,
however,
and the other nations.
But
hand joining hand, you don't want to choose life. You gonna have to drink of that same cup that Esau, Edom got to drink.
Right.
This is that judgment, man.
Now read
Right?
that again. The verse before
This is 2nd Esdras 9 and 11. I'm gonna start at 10. For such in their life have received benefits and have not known me, and they that have loathed my laws while they yet had liberty.
laws means you hated the laws. Go ahead.
And while they had yet liberty, when the place of repentance was open unto them, understood not but despised it.
Go ahead.
The same must know it at the death by pain.
So that's what you're gonna have to deal with, and that's what we're trying to get you out of. That's what we're trying to get ourselves out of first and foremost. But by doing this, we have a good chance of getting out of that death by pain. I'll read the next verse, brother.
Hey, that's going into the fear of the Lord, man.
Yeah,
you really understand what's really going on here. Thermonuclear missiles, martial law, the mark of the beast. What can you do in your flesh to stop any of these things from coming, man?
Can't do
How
nothing.
can you fight against Esau and his drone army, man? How can you fight against his military, man? How can you buy without their money here in America, man? So that's the fear of the Lord, man. That's why the Lord is the one turning up this shit and bringing all this calamities. So what? We fear the Lord and what he could do to us, or what he could not do to us by not protecting us, not delivering us, and we'll be over here dying like the rest of these heathen, man.
All right. Read the next verse. Let me see what it is.
This is verse 13, 2nd Esdras 9 and 13. And therefore, be not curious of how the ungodly shall be punished, but inquire how the righteous shall be saved, whose the world is and for whom the world is created.
That's right. So we worried about how the righteous is going to be. As a matter of fact, get 1 Peter chapter 4, start like verses 16 and 17. I'll get the second. But we're not focused on how the unrighteous is going to be punished, because we know that it's going to be something horrid. We're not focused on that, but scriptures say to rather focus on what? On how the righteous is going to be come out of this mess. So what are we out here for? We're out here for the elect of Israel. That's why we always preach for the always harping on we harp on the elect, the 144,000, the righteous of Israel, because we know two thirds got to go. We read that earlier today. Let me see. 1 Peter 4 and.
Yeah, you're right. 17. Them that obey not, what more they that obey not the gospel.
Yeah. You can start at 17 and then read on down.
It says, this is 1 Peter chapter 4, verse 17. For the time has come that judgment must begin at the house of the Most High, and if it begin at us, what shall be the end of them? The water. What shall be the end of them that obey not the gospel of the Most High?
Good. You see that? So judgment must begin at the house of the Most High. And what's the house of the Most High? The Israelites. Yeah.
And first and foremost, those are the circumcision.
Right.
Them that know.
The ones that know they Israelites, you know?
Many stripes.
Yeah, exactly. They're going to get the many stripes.
Yeah.
It's going to be a hard one for them because you knew about this and you're still going off and doing some other shit on purpose.
Or you in it, but you being a fucking Judas goat.
On the side, you
know, you teaching false doctrine.
Mm-hmm.
You know, the mark of the beast. The mark of the beast ain't the RFID chip. That you know, teaching that bullshit.
That great millstone be hung around your neck trying to do that.
Leading the people astray.
Yeah, leading them astray. But you really do have a lot of our people that know that they're Israelites nowadays, man. All right, but they're not really partaking. Yeah, I know that we the people of the book. And you can tell it in their language because they say certain little things about this and that.
Yeah.
Y'all,
they got that hip talk.
Yeah. It's a trendy thing, man. And that's not good for you people, man, because y'all gonna all be slated for death, man, because you tasted a little bit of this. But you didn't really go far enough with this, man. You just picked up the new thing that was flying by and you just like, I'm an Israelite, I ain't black no more.
So this why I'm famous?
Yeah.
You know, this one, because you got a lot of celebrities that feel like, oh, I know I'm an Israelite, and they go forth with this, with being famous, man. You know, they all praise Yah.
Yeah.
You know, wearing turbans and shit.
But ultimately, they're gonna get destroyed because why? They just really looked at the plow, but they never really picked it up and examined it to see what it really was, man. They didn't really count the cost.
Hey, don't your mama pop your hand when you stick your finger in that?
That pot.
If you just like you just lick, you know, just take a little bit of that icing off that, like.
Yeah. You don't gotta take the whole thing.
Just take a little bit. Takes a little bit. She gonna pop that hand, like get your hand under there.
Yep.
You know, so hey,
ain't time for no cake right now.
Yeah, so you might have just tasted a little bit, but what you still guilty, man. You still gonna get your ass popped.
Just because you know we're Israel doesn't mean you automatically saved, but from the destruction that's coming, they don't count.
And you even more guilty because look, there's gonna be a lot of Israelites, so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans that don't know that they're Israelites in the end. They're gonna just wind up dying anyway. But what? They definitely ain't gonna be as bad as the ones of you who are as a trend know that you're an Israelite.
Y'all brothers could get that too. We already quoted it a bunch of times. The many stripes.
All right.
One of y'all brothers can get that. And read that. Read that verse again and read on down.
This is 2 Peter chapter 1 Peter chapter 4 and 17. For the time has come that judgment must begin at the house of the Most High. If it begin at us, what shall be the end of them? What shall the end be of them that obey not the gospel?
So it's going to be a terrible end for them. So you got people that are in this thing, like your brother said, part of the circumcision. All right, that you know you're an Israelite. Well, imagine the end of those that are just not that are just out doing other shit. We'll go ahead and read on the next verse now.
Verse 18. And if the righteous scarcely be saved, where shall the ungodly and the sinner appear?
Yeah, if the righteous scarcely be saved, because the righteous is just gonna make it by the skin of their teeth.
And that's why the scripture
whoever they are, wherever they are.
That's why the scripture say, "He that endureth unto the end, the same shall be saved."
Yeah, you gotta actually pull out all the way to the end. You gotta. Once you in this thing, you might come in this thing 20 years before the end comes, 30 years before the end comes. You gotta hold your faith and you gotta hold your patience out all the way to the end. Otherwise, the Lord will destroy you. Read that again. Public show.
This is 1 Peter chapter 5 and 18. 4 and 18. And if the righteous scarcely be saved, where shall the ungodly and the sinner appear?
Right. So if the righteous scarcely be saved, where shall the ungodly and the sinner appear? Read on. The last verse.
Wherefore let them that suffer according to the will of the Most High commit the keeping of their souls to Him, and well-doing as unto the faithful Creator.
Right. So the ones that are in this thing, you continue to serve Yahweh Shem Yahushai. We don't have to worry about how the ungodly is going to perish, and we talk about it because it's a warning unto y'all out there that's supposed to be listening. It's a fair warning. We're telling you what's going to happen to these people out here. But we don't sit here and dwell on that. We dwell on what? Us getting up out of here and the elect, whoever the elect may be. We want the elect to be saved. All right, that's what the Lord wants. We want to see the elect of Israel get saved. The ungodly's gonna get it. It's already written. All right, it's already written. So you got like we got Jakes that are in the truth that aren't gonna make it because they're doing some weird shit on the side.
Hey, but not only that, you saying it's already written, it's already being put in place, man. You already got the guillotines being shipped over here, man. The FEMA camp's already being set up, man. The tribes already being separated, man. You already got the culling of 2/3 of our people already in action right now, man. So how much more when those days come over here to the soils of Babylon? Well, they already here, but how much more when they really turn up, man?
When the shit hits the fan and you know the books are closed and now we waiting on the Lord now. Now we really wait. That's what we're trying to tell you, because when that happens, there ain't no more learning and teaching and all that shit is over, bro.
It's over, yeah.
Okay? Now it's judgment and death and destruction and salvation.
Like no, the doors are closed and here come the storm.
And you can't open it. Ain't nobody can open them doors. Go ahead and bring that out.
Con, this is Luke 12, verse, I'm gonna start at 45. No, 43, all right? This is Luke 12. I got started at 42. I got started at 42. The point is at 47. It's Luke 12 and 42. And the Lord said, who then is that faithful and wise steward,
Right.
whom his Lord shall make ruler over his household?
Right. The faithful and wise steward. Who is that faithful and wise steward? Who he's gonna make ruler over the household? Go ahead.
Yep. To give them their portion of meat in due season.
Right. Give them their portion of meat in due season. All right. All right. That prize, that pay. Go ahead.
Blessed is that servant, whom his Lord, when he cometh, shall find so doing.
What is that servant?
Blessed.
Read it again.
Blessed is that servant, whom his Lord, when he cometh, shall find so doing.
Doing what? Doing what he asked you to do. And it's that hard, man. It's like, it's not, you're like pulling teeth with you people, man. The Lord said, blessed is the one that when the Lord comes, he finds you doing what you're supposed to be doing. That's a beautiful thing. You came back and you was doing what you were asked to do. You were supposed to do it anyways. It's not like, oh, you did a great job. No, you're supposed to be doing that. You're supposed to be doing that.
That's why I say we're unprofitable servants.
Con.
We have done that which is your duty to do. Oh, congratulations. But hey, by default, we go and get glory. But
Right.
hey, at the end of the day, you doing what you're supposed to do. You know?
Yeah.
Your parents not going to congratulate you for taking out the trash.
Right.
For washing the dishes. Like, look, Mom washed the dishes today. She going to look at you like, okay,
They're not
like,
gonna watch themselves.
what does that mean? You know? So same thing with the Lord, but with the Lord, man, he's going to really, he gonna take care of us.
This
man.
situation is a
Yeah,
little bit different,
exactly.
but you know what I mean? But go ahead.
The point is, you're supposed to do it, you know?
Straight.
It says, of a truth, I say unto you that he will make him. And he said, of a truth, this is how it shines.
Straight.
Right? Of a truth, I say unto you, that he will make him ruler over all that he has. Because what? The mean was given to Yahweh Shai. So I will make him ruler over all that I have. You know?
Shit.
Right?
Y'all
That's why
sleeping.
the inheritance, the father gives it to his
Firstborn son.
which is Yahweh Shai.
Con.
So what the scriptures say, the earth is the world and the fatness therein.
Right.
So the Most High gave that inheritance to Yahweh Shai, man. So what? If that's Yahweh Shai's inheritance, he say, I shall make him ruler over all that I have.
And also,
You know?
we supposed to be joint heirs with Yahweh.
Yeah, joint heirs.
Yeah, hey, and in St. John 17, he said, where I be, they shall be with me. He said they shall be with me where I am.
Yeah, wherever. Yeah,
That's a
con.
prayer, man.
Yeah, because that's a
He
precept
prayed
to
for
that.
the elect,
Yeah.
man. You know?
Son,
Go ahead.
of a truth I say unto you, so this is making Yahweh Shai alive. If this didn't happen.
Yeah, if this didn't go down like this.
Yeah, he said, of a truth I say unto you, that he will make him ruler over all that he hath.
Fine.
But and if that servant say in his heart, my Lord delayeth his coming, and shall begin to beat the men servants and maidens.
Yeah, like so now he's like, oh, he ain't coming back. Like he ain't coming back anytime soon.
And you start to push that vibration on
Yeah.
other brothers. You know, try to make other brothers believe in that same shit. Because
Yup.
you're not literally beating the other
Yeah,
servants.
beating their asses.
Bringing them
But,
back under that bondage.
yeah,
of the
you
world.
bringing them back
Right.
into that disbelief, man. Like, hey man, y'all really come on. You really think Yahushua gonna come back real soon?
Yeah, let's be real.
Like, come on, man. Let's just.
Now you put a demon
yeah,
on
you
us.
you pushing that vibration off on other brothers, man. You beating at his faith, man. That's wicked.
That's absolutely
That's wicked, man. You know, it says, the Lord delayeth his coming, and shall begin to beat the men servants and maidens, and to eat and drink and to be drunken. So going back into the world, being drunk back off of them philosophies, the ways of Babylon.
Being brought back under that bondage.
Yep, being back in that slumber.
You just came,
You know?
you just cleansed from all that,
Yeah.
and now you wicked ass nigga.
You threw that shit up. What? That's the parable.
It's parable.
The dog will turn it back to his vomit.
Yeah.
Right? That's the parable. Right? It says, the Lord of that servant will come in a day when he looketh not for him. Because you get complacent. The Lord ain't coming. Then, time go by, you forget about the Lord. You forget about the truth. You know? That's what happened. And then, that's when he gonna come when you ain't looking for him.
Yeah.
Like, oh shit,
He's like, oh, she's trying to pick everything up at the last minute.
No.
Yeah,
They got
no.
They got a
That's
saying
your
like that
ass,
in the world
boy.
about comfortability killing something like that. There's a parable in the world like that.
Right.
Man. When you get too comfortable, that's when you start slipping up,
Yeah,
man.
that's when you get caught.
Yeah. You
Yep.
start doing anything too much.
Jake.
You be watching something, this and that, watching your back so you don't get caught doing certain things. You get comfortable. Man, I done hit this lick 100 million times. They ain't coming, man.
Yep.
I done snuck in this nigga's window 100 million times sleeping with his wife. They ain't coming, man.
Yep.
Then you get comfortable, get caught.
Yeah, like they say, this hard for some people to believe. But when you first start driving, that's the safest that you will ever be. Ever. Because why? You real timid.
Yep.
You
watching
everything. You trying to pay attention to signs. But then what about now? I've been driving for years. I'm just,
Accidents go texting.
texting, driving. I'm unsafe. But when I first started driving, I'm watching this. I'm watching everybody. That's the safest you've been. And that's like us in this truth.
Right.
You know? That's why the scriptures say, any man be overcharged with surfeiting and cares of this life. That's why the elders always say, go back to the basics. Go back to the milk. Because you'll get complacent and act like you don't really got to study. Or,
You gotta ignite that old flame
Yeah,
again.
you gotta keep, you gotta keep igniting that beginning, that hunger. Keep that fire burning. Hungry shit. That hungry shit. It says, the Lord of that servant will come in a day when he looketh not for him, and at that hour when he is not aware, and will cut him asunder, and will appoint him his portion with the unbelievers.
Ooh, see that? And we just talked about that in the second
You know?
Esdras. We just talked about that in the second Esdras. Their portion is death and pain.
Yeah.
It's not pretty, brothers. I'm telling you now, you still got liberty. The doors of repentance are still cracked.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? Go ahead.
Oh, it tells you in Revelation the 20th chapter, it says the unbelieving is in has a portion in the lake which burn with fire. It says the fearful, the unbelieving, et cetera, they have their portion in that lake which burn with fire, which is that second death.
Because the scriptures say that's an evil heart. The scriptures say, Paul said, lest brethren, an evil heart of disbelief, come upon you. Paul said that.
Yeah.
That's evil. Disbelieving in the Lord.
Really, that's a lack of faith at that point in time, man. That's when you just give up. You're like, you just give up, man. Because that faith, hey, man, faith is like a goddamn ultimate drug, man. Because faith will get you through some shit that
Yep.
you know what I'm saying? You done woke up late for work already. I know all the brothers that went through this. You done woke up late for work. You know what I'm saying? And you're like, damn, man, I got 5 minutes to be to work.
Yes.
But you still trying to get to work on time. I'm not even gonna call them. I'm gonna just focus on getting into work. And you slide into work with like 10 seconds left before you actually late. You're like, how the fuck did I make it to work in 10 minutes? And I live 35 minutes away, man.
I did that this morning.
Come on, man, but that's faith though. You know what I'm saying?
Got one more strike left.
Hey, that's how faith really works. Hey, that's how I was working when I was at back in the other job, man. Every single day, man. Every single day was like that, man. But what? By faith, man.
That's how businesses get started.
Come on, faith. That leap of faith, man.
It's like,
really,
oh no, that won't sell.
right.
And like, they go with it. They see a vision.
Yep.
That's
right.
why the elders speak about being a visionary. Because be a visionary takes faith.
You can see something else
Yeah,
that nobody
that
else
nobody
sees.
else
You
see.
believe in that, and you try to accomplish getting from point A to point B to see that vision out,
How
man.
do you think these buildings got built? Somebody envisioned
Vision,
it,
yeah.
and it happened.
Architect,
Yeah.
manifest.
Their works.
Come.
The faith and then the works.
Come.
Right now, that's being built. That's faith,
Yeah.
and it's in the works.
Somebody's vision.
That's why the scriptures compared it. Luke 11.
To
Count the
building.
calls,
Yeah.
building the, count the calls, building.
Yeah,
you know, building that tower.
That's right.
You know?
Yeah.
But this is the point you was looking for.
Right, go ahead.
Verse 47. And that servant, Luke 12:47. And that servant which knew his Lord's will and prepared not himself, neither did according to his will, shall be beaten with many stripes. All right? So it says, and that servant which knew the Lord's will. So knew he was an Israelite, knew he had to go out and warn the people, he was able-bodied, right? But he didn't do nothing with it. He took the candle and put it under a bushel, man, or put it under the bed, right? What happened if you light a candle and put it under your bed? What the hell's gonna happen? That shit gonna catch fire, bro. And it's gonna burn your damn house down. That's what's gonna happen. Right now, those that's putting on the bushel, they sleeping. It's under their bed and they sleeping like this. Then they gonna wake up, the whole house on fire. Like that's that judgment. You know,
You
that's
ain't getting out that bitch,
yeah.
man. You trust the door handle up as hot as a bitch?
Yeah, you like,
You're on
damn.
the floor like, oh no,
Yeah.
don't like this.
Yeah, instead of putting it out in the open, right?
Yeah.
And let it shine before men. So let your light shine before men.
Gonna burn your ass up, dog. Burn your own shit up. Go ahead, read that. The water. Start at 31 for me.
This is Mark chapter 13, verse 31. Heaven and earth shall pass away, but my word shall not pass away.
Right, so the Lord's word will not, heaven and earth shall pass. I don't mean the earth is gonna be destroyed, nothing like that. We're talking about, you know, tangible things.
Rulership, the societies, all these things is going on in the earth right now,
They
man.
come and go.
5G is coming out, that's gonna come and it's gonna go, man. All right, all this wickedness, Esau and all this wickedness is gonna come and it's gonna go, man.
Go ahead now.
It says,
But it says, but my word shall not pass away. Yeah, read it again.
this is Mark 13:31. Heaven and earth shall pass away, but my words shall not pass away.
Yeah, the Lord's words will not pass away. That's why after thousands and thousands of years, this is still relevant. Here we are in 2019, the words of the Lord are still relevant today. Whether you want to believe it, accept it or not, it is. Okay? And we can tell by what's going on in the news and what's going on in everyday life that these words are relevant. Read on.
And this is one of the only items that's pretty much been in every single kingdom on the face of the earth, man.
Yep.
These scriptures.
Holy scriptures.
All right, verse 32. But of that day and of that hour know no man, no not the angels which are in heaven, neither the Son, but the Father.
That's right. So nobody knows the day of the Lord. Not the angels in heaven, not no man on this planet Earth. Nobody can calculate when the Lord is coming back. Not even the Son himself, Yahweh Shai. Yahweh Shai doesn't even know when the Lord says, all right, go get him. The Lord don't know when he's going. Nobody knows except for who? The Father in heaven. All right, so read on, public show.
Verse 33, Mark 13 and 33. Take ye heed, watch and pray, for ye know not when this time is.
That's right, take heed, watch and pray, for you don't know when the time is. So again, going back like we was reading in the Luke, all right? You don't know when the master's coming back. So you need to tighten the fuck up, bro, and stop playing with this thing, bro. We're talking about your soul. We're not talking about no little thing out here on the earth. We're talking about your soul. And if you want to play with it, that's between you and the Lord.
Also at the same time, it say, no man knoweth the day or the hour, which we don't know the exact day or the exact hour. But like in Matthew 24 and other places, they ask when the time is gonna come, and Yahweh gave us multiple signs, right? So that we'll know the conditions. Like if they say, look, it's gonna rain today, you might not know the exact time down to the second when the first raindrop gonna come down, but you know eventually it's gonna rain today, right?
Yeah, there's a scripture on that too.
So that's going the same thing. So you might as well just bring an umbrella because throughout the course of the day it's gonna rain, right? So you don't get caught off guard, you don't get caught like a thief in the night. Make sure you got your oil. And that's what we doing, man. We preparing in the times being so that when the Lord enact that famine of the word, all right, and take the prophets off, we'll already have these things. The wisdom and knowledge is gonna be the stability of our time, man. At that point in time, we'll had already stocked up for ourselves heavenly gifts, man, through doing our works and our labors, man. That's what we laboring for right now because we don't know the time of the day when the Lord closes this all up. All right, and then it's just straight judgment, man.
And also it says measure the time diligently in itself. That's in 2 Corinthians 9, at the beginning. It says measure the time diligently. So we kind of know when, but we don't know the exact time and hour. So read that again, the part where it says pray, watch and pray.
Yeah, and how do we measure the times? By the prophecies, man. That's why it's important to go into the prophecies. The prophecies are our time clock.
And that's why the Lord had it set up like that because the Lord wanted us to have faith. You know, he said you can't please the Heavenly Father. It's impossible to please him without faith. So if he told us exact day, time, and hour, Jake wouldn't have no faith.
We wouldn't have faith.
We wouldn't have no hope.
Until the day came and then started doing everything.
2 days before we would have got it right.
Would have been super Israelites.
These works wouldn't have been done.
Exactly.
Right.
We've been lazy as hell.
Yeah, we would have been out of doing these works. Nobody would be out here getting condemned and getting reproved.
Yeah,
Right.
Nothing would
Everybody
get
just
done.
going
man.
where they
See, we
want.
gonna wait 2 more years to go out there. It's kind of some money out here right now. We gonna go ahead and get this money first. Then, see, we got 2 more years till the Lord come anyway.
I'm trying to go to Japan for
Yeah,
me, you know
yeah.
what I'm saying? I got a couple of things I'm trying to do, dog. You know what I'm saying? But no, the Lord said, you gotta have faith. You can't, without faith, it's impossible to please like the brother just poured out. So read that again, Baba.
John, this is Mark chapter 13, verse 35. Watch ye therefore, for ye know not when the master of the
Read 33 again. 33.
Yeah, verse 30,
33.
33? All right. Take ye heed and watch and pray, for you know not when the time is.
Time. So you take heed, watch, and pray, because you don't know when the time is. So you're supposed to be what? Watching and praying. In the meantime, it's supposed to get you ready. It's showing your faith, and you're showing that you with the times. You watching what's going on. You with the times, and you're paying attention to what Yahweh Shai is showing you, because he's showing you in a cryptic manner, and only certain people on this earth are getting it. So you want to be one of the ones that are getting it. So you got to be watching and praying for you to get it, and you can warn the other people out here in the world as well too. Read the next verse.
Verse 34. For the Son of Man is a man taking a far journey, who left his house and gave authority to his servants, and to every man his works, and commanded the porter to watch.
And this is Yahweh Shai, the Son of Man, speaking. This is Yahweh Shai speaking. Read that 34 again.
Hey, and say that too, and that goes to show you got to come up underneath men.
Yeah, it brings that
You know,
back.
whether you like it or not, the Most High has put spirit on certain men. To the elders, the great millstone on down.
That's right.
You know, put spirit on certain men to be in order. If you don't like them or not, hey, that's the order.
Hey, it's Yahweh Shai's house, but it says here, who left his house and gave authority to his servants.
Yeah, so he gave them authority. So they're like, yo, who make you authority? Like, you know, why are these, you know, they don't want to recognize them as the elders, but that's just the authority that Yahweh Shai set up.
That goes to that pride.
You know?
You gotta,
that could have been anybody that he put the spirit on, but you can clearly see it happened to be the elders, great millstone that he put the spirit on. Then under that order of them, then it all falls down to your camp leader, to you know, the brothers just came into the truth.
Yeah, ultimately it was given into just some, you know, basically saying anybody, we didn't know them from anybody else, man. Ultimately, Jake would just be mad at having anybody reigning over them. That's why the scriptures say, bring him hither that would not that I would reign over him, and bring him hither and slay him before me, man. Because really, Jake just ultimately despise order, man. They want to be the top dog, whatever, whatnot, man.
Rebellious house.
Huh?
Rebellious house.
Yeah, because it's simple. If you this brother, you like a supervisor, right?
Yeah.
If you tell somebody to tell somebody this, like, yo, tell him I said he needs to get this done.
Right.
And he come back and be like, it's not done. You're going to take that as is he didn't listen to you, right?
He defined me.
He defined you. You ain't going to take it as, oh, well, you didn't listen to him, but
Now I have to go and say something.
No, you going to get pissed off because he couldn't respect the fact that you said it. Like, you gave the order. He wants you to come tell him himself. That's going to piss you off. He's like, hold on. Did not he tell you that I said to do this? And that's gonna be an insult to you. He not gonna respect your position.
Right. You looking at me like I don't matter.
Yeah.
And if I tell someone to say something to you and you looking at him like he don't matter, well, guess who sent him?
Exactly. You.
Yeah.
So you can't despise that man. Because I sent him to tell you. So you gonna get pissed off that he despised the man that you sent. Because you're gonna look at it as if he didn't regard what you said.
Exactly.
You know? So it's the same thing, you know,
What's
in
going
its
on
truth.
here?
You know?
Yep. So read that 34 again.
This is Mark 13 and 34. For the Son of Man is a man taking a far journey, who left his house and gave authority to his servants.
So there was a man that left his house. He went on a far journey. He's like, yo, I'm different. I'm gonna be back. Maybe a few months. I need you to be in charge of this. Go ahead. Go ahead.
And to every man his work, and commanded the porter to watch.
Right. So everybody had their little job. Porter watches. Make sure everything's in order. Make sure ain't nobody coming in there and busting shit up while I'm gone. I'm trusting you. All right. I'm trusting you to do this. Go ahead. You know.
Hey, but that's the same thing that's going on right now. The Lord set us up to be watchmen over the house of Israel, man. And he gave us the warning to give unto them. All right. It says, watch ye therefore, for you know not when the master of the house cometh, at even or at midnight, or at the cock crowing, or in the morning.
Right, so the master could come back, he could come back that same night, he could come back, you know, in the evening when everybody's sleeping, when the sun just goes down, he can come back in the middle of the night, he can come back when the cock crows and the sun comes up. He can come back in the afternoon the next day. He can come back anytime. You don't know when he's coming back, but the point is you need to be on point But when he does come back and the shit ain't right, it's your ass. All right? Read that again. Read on.
Verse 35, Mark 13 and 35. Watch ye therefore, for you know not when the master of the house cometh, at even or at midnight, or at the cock crowing, or in the morning.
Right.
Least coming suddenly, he finds you sleeping. And what I say unto you, I say unto all, watch.
Yeah.
So if
Sleeping on the job.
you sleeping on a job when he comes back, that is your ass.
Right.
You know how fucked you are, dog?
Yeah.
You know how many people I know got fired for sleeping on a job? You out, you done. Unemployed.
Yeah, they don't play that shit.
You can't do that shit, bro. You got hired to do something, you fucking off. And then the boss come to see your ass? You playing with this thing so much. That's what we're trying to tell you, bro. Like, you know, y'all watching and, you know, y'all can't play with this no more.
Yeah.
Right? Y'all gotta take this deadly serious, otherwise it's not our fault if you get fucked up.
And don't Jake use that term? Don't sleep on me. Anybody ever heard that?
Yeah,
Of
yeah,
course.
y'all
Jake be quick to say, man, you sleep on me.
Sleeping.
Right? What meaning you're not aware like of my capability. You don't
Right.
like, you don't know what I got, man. It's the same thing, the same terminology. The Lord ain't gonna really come back and see you sleeping and be like,
Yeah, you fucked up.
oh, you sleeping. No, it's
allowed to
those
sleep.
that's not doing
Actively doing.
That's the
Right.
sleeping, man. It's a
an-
metaphor.
It's it's
You know?
an analogy.
Yeah.
And, you know, you gotta tighten up, people, man. Stop being so fucking simple. No, why do we gotta break this down for you? Like
I
that?
mean, these same niggas the same ones that say that they woke. Well, what's the opposite of being woke? Being sleep.
being asleep. There
But
you go.
really, ultimately, y'all niggas is asleep to the truth, man. Y'all done woke up. Hey, knowledge is gonna be increased. But then there's also these profane doctrines that's going out right now, man. They going after their itching ears, man. So I mean, yeah, they claim they so-called woke, but again, what's the opposite of that? Is being asleep, man.
It's all false alarm.
And, or you got a car or something like that. You got like a little ass Toyota Camry or some shit. That shit got a damn LS motor in that bitch, bro. That's a sleep.
Yeah.
Yeah. You ain't nobody expect that bitch to do what it did.
Got that little
Nitrous and all
minivan
that.
and
Like,
shit.
damn.
That bitch roaring and shit.
Big ass turbo.
Like, oh shit, I just got my ass whipped by a Camry, dog. What the fuck? Yeah, and that shit was a beat up ass Camry. That shit had different colored doors and all that shit. You know, they call those sleepers. Don't sleep. You
call sleepers.
Yeah, you.
Hey, sleeper cells.
Yeah.
It could be your local Walmart.
Yeah.
It's something you like, damn, I didn't know that shit was a concentration camp. Like,
whole
yeah.
time.
Whole time. Yeah, your ass in a sleeper cell, man.
Or
You know?
someone that worked with you at your job, he a damn agent for Russia or some shit.
Yeah.
You know, and he's looking at you. You know, so it's so many different examples. But the point is, when the Lord comes back, when this whole shit is over said and done, you better be doing what the Lord asked you to do, and you better not be sleeping on a job, because you have a job to do. If you heard this word, you have a job to do, and you have an obligation to come out and feed the elect. The Lord said to feed the sheep. How hard is that to feed some fucking sheep, bro? Like, oh, it's that painful. I gotta go out and feed the sheep. Oh, big fucking deal, bro.
That's why you have to learn to fear the Lord, because, hey, like they say, fear is the greatest motivator.
Right.
You know, the Lord said, fear ye not me. You know, the Lord could have you sliced up all type of ways, but Jake don't understand that the Lord is terrible.
It's
you know?
terrible.
Hey, physically in the flesh, man, we be tired. We get off of work, all kind of crazy shit. Don't be wanting to do certain things, but when the spirit be on us, to go do a video anyway, man.
Exactly.
You know
The
what I'm
Lord is terrible.
saying? Con, you
The Lord is terrible. Y'all forget that.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm just saying, yo, the Lord God, the one you call God, He is terrible. You hear that word terrible? Terror. Terror is almost.
Yeah.
Terror. Let's go on to terror. Terror is the worst emotion that anybody has to go through. When you're in terror,
Why think they speak about terrorists? You terrorize those people. Terrorists, like, that's the worst thing. That's the worst, threat nowadays. Is terror.
Yeah,
Yeah.
terror.
Terrorists. That's the worst threat out of any
That's the
region.
biggest boogeyman
Yeah.
out now.
Any region, you say terrorists.
Yeah.
Like,
They're funding
that's a
terrorists,
threat to
suspected
that's
terrorists.
Buzzword.
Yes,
Yeah.
that's a threat
like,
word
oh,
to
shit.
any region, man.
Yeah.
Buzzword.
You know?
You say that word, it's like everybody's turning around looking at who said it. Like, why'd you say that? Who's terrorist? Yeah, 'cause terror is not to play with, bro. Terror is the worst emotion. When I don't know if anybody ever felt terror before. I can't even really say I felt terror, like actual terror, like you know you're about to die, like type of shit. Like you see it, you're about to die. This guy just kicked down your house with a ski mask on, and he got a machete, and he's looking directly at your ass. That's terror. And you got no weapon on you. Your back's against the wall. you know you're about to die. That is terror. Oh, you walk in and you taking a fucking walk in the wilderness and you came across a grizzly bear.
Yep.
That's terror, bro. You know you just pissed yourself.
Yep.
You pissed your pants. A grown woman, grown man pissed their pants. That's terror. And you're gonna know terror. All you fucking people are gonna learn terror. And that's why we telling you, just get with it now. There's still time. Like we're pleading with y'all, get right, man. Because we don't even know we right. But we doing everything in our power because we know that this shit is gonna be so bad, man.
And that's why the scriptures say, knowing the terror of the Lord,
we persuade men.
King of terrors. Lord is known as the King of terrors.
Bring you to the King of Terrors.
These people are sick, man. They just fear mongering. They, you know, they.
All right.
Like,
Yo,
Okay.
Look, what really can I stand out here for 3 hours, technically not getting physically paid? What
What are we gaining from
Yeah,
this?
what am I gaining from that,
A
bro?
backache, my knees hurt.
Or something? Like,
Yeah,
we want
sweating.
your attention? Nah, that ain't it.
No.
Yeah.
We're not doing this for y'all. The
So we
world
can get
views
12
and all
views?
kind of shit.
Yeah,
Yeah.
'cause if I want attention, we could be out here doing
Yeah.
some nigga shit.
Yeah.
Shit, we
Exactly.
get it.
Going live.
Hey, going by slap boxing, punching people and shit. What they call that shit?
Knockout game.
Slap
Knockout
boxing?
game.
Oh.
Yeah, we could get many views. Just go down this bitch knockout game, boom, and just
Some wrong
flooring,
attention.
just flooring people.
Exactly.
Right.
You know, we could get, man, that should be live. You know.
Hey, that's why Elder Malcolm always opens up saying we risking our lives and freedom to do so.
Yeah.
You know, we're risking our lives and freedoms to be out here. We're not, you know.
It's a game, bro. Y'all think it's all entertainment. You watching it at home and eating popcorn and shit in your underwear, watching us. And don't get us wrong, we appreciate you tuning in and all that. That's great, but it's not for no entertainment. We're really trying to save souls through the spirit and power of Yahweh Shem Yahushai. All right? This is
preaching.
yeah, we here to persuade you, threaten you, you know, with bad things to come into the truth and serve the Lord. Serving the Lord is the best. It's the only thing you can do. It's the best option for you. If you don't do that, you're fucked. I'm telling you right now. You over there eating pork. When the Lord comes back, you're fucked. Read that last verse one more time.
This is Mark chapter 13, verse it says verse 37. And what I say unto you, I say unto all, watch.
What I say unto you, I say unto all. Watch. What are we watching for? We're watching for the prophecies
phone's
coming to
almost
pass.
dead.
Signs of the Lord's coming.
It's almost
Signs
dead.
of the Lord's coming.
What is it on?
We see it.
Probably like
We see it's
12%.
happening. All right. Let's say we don't know when it's gonna happen, but we know it's soon because of the signs. We're watching and we're praying as the Scripture asks us to do as well too. Commanded us. Go ahead.
Con, this is real quick. Revelation 3:10. Because thou hast kept the word of my patience, I will also keep thee from the hour of temptation. So I mean, you gotta do something for the Lord. The Lord didn't just say, "Oh, I'm gonna keep you from the hour of temptation." He said, "Since thou hast kept the words of my patience."
You did this?
Yeah, you did this. I'm gonna do this. You know, you stood. Both parties stood to the end of their bargain.
Con.
You know what I mean? So
Yeah.
you did this. All right, cool. Now I'm
I gotta
do
hold
this.
it to my end.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
You know, so it says, I will also keep thee from the hour of temptation, which shall come upon all the world to try them that dwell upon the earth. Behold, I come quickly. Hold that fast which thou hast, that no man take thy crown.
Don't let no man take your crown from you, bros. Hold fast to this. You got this knowledge? You better hold tight onto this. Because this is the only thing that matters.
Exactly. The only thing that's gonna save you.
That's it. This knowledge and wisdom shall be the disability of thy times.
And it look like you so far behind because things ain't going in your way. But really, you so far ahead, man.
It's
We
not supposed to go your way.
Yeah.
It's a physical. This is a physical plane, a physical kingdom. So it looked like you behind.
Yeah.
Right.
But spiritually,
You so far
you
ahead,
ahead.
man.
And remember, things manifest spiritually
Yeah.
First.
before they manifest physically.
And what we,
All right.
Yeah, and what we said when we was before we left, you know, we so far ahead that we already prepared. You know,
Yep.
we prepared when the destruction come. Like people gonna be running to you bugged out, but the Lord putting you through that military, that spiritual military, and boot camp. Get on the ground, 20, 30, 40, and that's the going to work, showing up, working night shift, waking up. But the whole time, like you're gonna really see the fruit of that. And the times we're coming into why the Lord put it in your mind to be this way, man. You know what I mean? You gonna know why the Lord put it on you to be so hard, to be just stern for this truth, because people gonna want what you have in that time, man.
So hold fast to what you got. If you got this, bro, you better hold tight onto this and
Even
don't
if
let
it's the
nobody
name.
take your crown, bro.
Okay.
Even if it's the name.
And if that's it, hold down tight to it. If that's all you,
That's
if that's all
gonna be
you got,
precious. Yeah.
if that's
So
all
you
you
gonna
got.
got people, brothers coming in at last hour, last second,
Just
and
need
then
the name.
on thing they guys that like, let's say we come out here next week and that's the last day, all hell break loose and economy collapse, you know, false flag. Then somebody came out here and we told them the name. If that's all they
that's
have,
all they got it.
you know, hey, hold fast that.
Yeah,
Hey,
hold
the guy that
fast.
was on the
You
cross
know?
with Yahushua.
May the Lord have mercy on you.
Yeah, you're right.
Exactly.
The last second.
That is.
Yeah,
No
come.
fact.
Yeah,
Yeah, the guy that was on the cross
Yeah.
by your house. Yeah.
Yeah, see that? If that's all you got, man, hold fast to whatever it is you may have when the time comes. Hold fast on it because you may get saved. You may make it. The Lord's got to bring not only 144,000 of the ruling class out of this madness, but also 1/3 of the chosen elect that's going to be saved out of here, which is men, women, and children.
That's the saying to see. It's really not a number on that.
One more, right? All right, go ahead, Big Dog.
Yeah,
We're
cut.
gonna close out with that one.
Yeah, cut. Hey, real quick before I read this, I just want to say, so is his wrath, is his mercy.
Yep.
Water.
You know, so just nail it. You know, the wrath is coming. Jacob's trouble is coming, but so is that wrath. Is his mercy, man. Don't ever forget. You know, for those sincere Akim out there, they need to hear that. Don't forget about the mercy of the Lord, man. Don't forget about His mercy, for real. You know, this is 2 Ezra chapter 16, verse 73. Then shall be known who are my chosen, and it says, it says, and they shall be tried as the gold in the fire. Hear, O ye my beloved, saith Yahweh Bashim Yahushai.
The house of David. That's
Beloved.
what David. Yep.
Behold, the days of trouble are at hand, but
I will deliver you
from the same.
And that's your comfort, bro.
Woo!
That's comfort. The days of trouble are at hand,
Oh, Lord, yeah.
but I will deliver thee for the same, man. That's heavy, bro.
Said perils.
And that explains itself right there.
Yeah.
Self-explanatory.
Yeah, you
man.
know what type of spirit you gotta have
Yes,
on you
bro.
when all hell break loose, to be comforted, to know that Yahweh Bashim Yahushai is with you, man. You know how the spirit gonna make you feel in that time? You think we got chills on us right now? Imagine seeing bodies drop dead next to you.
That's why I say the trial of our faith is more precious than fine gold. You know?
Right.
This is just a treasure what we possess, you know, which the Lord has given us. That's what good brothers going into, holding fast on to that, because it's not to be taken lightly. You know?
Sure is. Hey, real quick, if I can say on what we're speaking about, that video that I ran in UFO service, right? A lot of people were scared, afraid. A lot of people thought it was fake, but the people that was scared and afraid, guarantee you, all the men of the Lord that saw that video, man, oh hell yeah, let's turn up.
It was hype,
we was all on fire, man. That was a faith booster for us, man. We wasn't afraid of that, man. The military was like, oh shit, we can't stop it. Some so-called wise people that seems like, yo, if they can't stop it, where's our protection at? But then we was rejoicing like, yeah, man. I hope that shit do turn into multiple ones. I hope, like, it's only fucking with y'all right now, but we want that to really turn up, man.
Be not dismayed, that's a sign of heaven.
Con.
You know, you see that? Because the heathen are dismayed at that shit, but we know what that is, and that lifts our spirit up so much when the Lord does stuff like that. You know, so Tawadi Yahweh Shimi Al-Shai, you know, call Elohim La Yahweh Shimi Al-Shai. You know, with that, you know, we're gonna close it all out, and we're gonna give all praise, honor, and glory to Yahweh. Double honors to our elders and apostles at Great Millstone who rule and teach well. Salutations to your brethren out there pushing this word in truth and sincerity. And Mawaf Lababal.